They told us to hide. They told us the world didn't need us anymore. So I put the suit away. I sat behind a desk. I smiled at people who had no idea what I could do. But when that city started burning and my family was out there fighting for their lives, I realized something. I was never meant to be ordinary. I was never meant to sit still. I am a father. I am a husband. And God help anyone who touches my family, because I will put my fist through a mountain to bring them home.
I built things that gods couldn't dream of. I created machines that brought your so-called heroes to their knees. You want to know the difference between me and them? They were born with power. I earned mine. And when every super on this planet is gone, and the world is begging for a savior, guess who answers? Me. Not because I'm incredible, because I'm better.
He came for heroes. He found something worse.
They sent us to find something the jungle was hiding. We found it. 2 of them. One rules the river, one rules the land. And we're standing right in the middle of their war. I promised to bring my team home. That's exactly what I'm going to do.
My whole career, they called me crazy. Said these creatures couldn't exist. Then I knelt inside a footprint, and my entire body fit in one toe.
Before man, before time, 2 titans ruled the Amazon. One born from the depths of the river. One born from the heart of the jungle. For thousands of years they have fought. For thousands of years, neither has fallen. Now, their war resurfaces. And this time, the whole world is watching. Every legend has a beginning. And every hero must face their end. A new darkness threatens the kingdom. One that seeks to rewrite history itself.
I know you're scared, but running won't save us this time.
Before Shrek, there was another. Old friends must unite to face an enemy unlike any before. This summer, the legend returns.
Since the ancient empires were not yet carved in stone, he has walked between life and death. He is the gatekeeper of souls, the final judge when light leaves the world. Thousands of years have passed. The world has changed, but death has not.
I do not serve God. I am balance.
Judgment Day was only the beginning. Humanity is out of time. Skynet has evolved beyond anything we've ever faced. The machines are learning, adapting, hunting. Every city has fallen. Every line of defense broken. But hope is not dead. A new resistance is rising. And one last mission remains. Destroy Skynet's core. End the war.
I've sailed through storms, fought for justice, and lived a life full of battles, but nothing compares to this town, to her. Olive, she's the heart, the reason I keep moving, keep fighting, keep believing that good can win, even when the world tries to crush it. I've faced bullies, I've faced giants, and I've always risen, powered by a little can of spinach, a little strength, and a lot of heart. Every punch I throw, every kick I land, it's for her.
Popeye, he's more than a sailor, more than a fighter. He's my hope, my courage when the world feels dark. Through storms, through chaos, through danger that creeps in every alley and shadow, he's the one who never quits. I've seen him rise, I've seen him fight, and I've seen him risk everything for what's right. In this town, in this life,
They told us to hide. They told us the world didn't need us anymore. So I put the suit away, I sat behind a desk, I smiled at people who had no idea what I could do. But when that city started burning and my family was out there fighting for their lives, I realized something. I was never meant to be ordinary. I was never meant to sit still. I am a father, I am a husband, and God help anyone who touches my family, because I will put my fist through a mountain to bring them home.
I built things that gods couldn't dream of. I created machines that brought your so-called heroes to their knees. You want to know the difference between me and them? They were born with power. I earned mine. And when every super on this planet is gone, and the world is begging for a savior, guess who answers? Me. Not because I'm incredible, because I'm better.
He came for heroes. He found something worse.
They sent us to find something the jungle was hiding. We found it. 2 of them. One rules the river, one rules the land. And we're standing right in the middle of their war. I promised to bring my team home. That's exactly what I'm going to do.
My whole career, they called me crazy. Said these creatures couldn't exist. Then I knelt inside a footprint, and my entire body fit in one toe.
Before man, before time, 2 titans ruled the Amazon. One born from the depths of the river. One born from the heart of the jungle. For thousands of years they have fought. For thousands of years, neither has fallen. Now, their war resurfaces. And this time, The whole world is watching.
Every legend has a beginning, and every hero must face their end. A new darkness threatens the kingdom. One that seeks to rewrite history itself.
I know you're scared, but running won't save us this time.
Before Shrek, there was another. Old friends must unite to face an enemy unlike any before. This summer, the legend returns.
Since the ancient empires were not yet carved in stone, he has walked between life and death. He is the gatekeeper of souls, the final judge when light leaves the world. Thousands of years have passed. The world has changed, but death has not.
I do not serve God. I am balance.
Judgment Day was only the beginning. Humanity is out of time. Skynet has evolved beyond anything we've ever faced. The machines are learning, adapting, hunting. Every city has fallen. Every line of defense broken. But hope is not dead. A new resistance is rising. And one last mission remains. Destroy Skynet's core. End the war.
I've sailed through storms, fought for justice, and lived a life full of battles, but nothing compares to this town, to her. Olive, she's the heart, the reason I keep moving, keep fighting, keep believing that good can win, even when the world tries to crush it. I've faced bullies, I've faced giants, and I've always risen, powered by a little can of spinach, a little strength, and a lot of heart. Every punch I throw, every kick I land, it's for her.
Popeye, he's more than a sailor, more than a fighter. He's my hope, my courage when the world feels dark. Through storms, through chaos, through danger that creeps in every alley and shadow. He's the one who never quits. I've seen him rise, I've seen him fight, and I've seen him risk everything for what's right. In this town, in this life,
They told us to hide. They told us the world didn't need us anymore. So I put the suit away. I sat behind a desk. I smiled at people who had no idea what I could do. But when that city started burning and my family was out there fighting for their lives, I realized something. I was never meant to be ordinary. I was never meant to sit still. I am a father. I am a husband. And God help anyone who touches my family, because I will put my fist through a mountain to bring them home.
I built things that gods couldn't dream of. I created machines that brought your so-called heroes to their knees. You want to know the difference between me and them? They were born with power. I earned mine. And when every super on this planet is gone, and the world is begging for a savior, guess who answers? Me. Not because I'm incredible, because I'm better.
He came for heroes. He found something worse.
They sent us to find something the jungle was hiding. We found it. 2 of them. One rules the river, one rules the land. And we're standing right in the middle of their war. I promised to bring my team home. That's exactly what I'm going to do.
My whole career, they called me crazy. Said these creatures couldn't exist. Then I knelt inside a footprint, and my entire body fit in one toe.
Before man, before time, 2 titans ruled the Amazon. One born from the depths of the river. One born from the heart of the jungle. For thousands of years they have fought. For thousands of years, neither has fallen. Now, their war resurfaces. And this time, the whole world is watching.
Every legend has a beginning. And every hero must face their end. A new darkness threatens the kingdom. One that seeks to rewrite history itself.
I know you're scared, but running won't save us this time.
Before Shrek, there was another. Old friends must unite to face an enemy unlike any before.
All right. Yeah, it looks like we're good. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're enjoying the trailers. I got Awful here. Awful, speak up.
How'd it do? What it
There
do?
you go. There you go. So
There
if
you
you
go.
guys can hear us okay, let us know in the chat. We see it looks like we got 8 people already in the chat. John JID coming in tonight.
Coming in hot.
Yeah, 1KQ is in the chat. Brad, of course, in the chat. We got who else? You and Cumia is hanging out with us. Brandon Stark is already here. He's liking the AI commercials. I thought this would be a good way to get you ready for the for what we have coming here. We got Trish Jensen in the chat. Trish, we haven't seen you here in a while. How are you doing? And Drew, I always say Caravella, but I think it's Carvilia. Drew Carvilia. I think that's how you pronounce it. So, okay, they hear us loud and clear. So, we will for a change. Yeah, I'm sure LK says we sound good for a change. So that'll change, I'm sure, throughout the show.
Yeah, we sounded pretty good last week too.
Yeah, I think so.
I want to check out the show.
No, I did break up a couple times in the middle. Remember, that was me. That was
Quite a few times actually.
So hopefully that won't happen tonight. If it does, hey, guess what? We have a thing going on where you can donate to us so we can get better equipment. Take care of that.
There you go. Super chats take care of that.
Super chats will eventually take care of all the sound problems and anything else we have going. So yeah, but I will let you get back to the pre-show and we will see you here in just a few minutes. Hang tight, guys.
This summer, the legend returns.
Since the ancient empires were not yet carved in stone, he has walked between life and death. He is the gatekeeper of souls, the final judge when light leaves the world. Thousands of years have passed. The world has changed, but death has not.
I do not serve God. I am balance.
Judgment Day was only the beginning. Humanity is out of time. Skynet has evolved beyond anything we've ever faced. The machines are learning, adapting, hunting. Every city has fallen. Every line of defense broken. But hope is not dead. A new resistance is rising. And one last mission remains. Destroy Skynet's core. End the war.
I've sailed through storms, fought for justice, and lived a life full of battles, but nothing compares to this town, to her. Olive, she's the heart, the reason I keep moving, keep fighting, keep believing that good can win, even when the world tries to crush it. I've faced bullies, I've faced giants, and I've always risen, powered by a little can of spinach, a little strength, and a lot of heart. Every punch I throw, every kick I land, it's for her.
Popeye, he's more than a sailor, more than a fighter. He's my hope, my courage when the world feels dark. Through storms, through chaos, through danger that creeps in every alley and shadow, he's the one who never quits. I've seen him rise, I've seen him fight, and I've seen him risk everything for what's right. In this town, in this life,
They told us to hide. They told us the world didn't need us anymore. So I put the suit away. I sat behind a desk. I smiled at people who had no idea what I could do. But when that city started burning and my family was out there fighting for their lives, I realized something. I was never meant to be ordinary. I was never meant to sit still. I am a father. I am a husband. And God help anyone who touches my family, because I will put my fist through a mountain to bring them home.
I built things that gods couldn't dream of. I created machines that brought your so-called heroes to their knees. You want to know the difference between me and them? They were born with power. I earned mine. And when every super on this planet is gone, and the world is begging for a savior, guess who answers? Me. Not because I'm incredible, because I'm better.
He came for heroes. He found something worse.
They sent us to find something the jungle was hiding. We found it. 2 of them. One rules the river, one rules the land. And we're standing right in the middle of their war. I promised to bring my team home. That's exactly what I'm going to do.
My whole career, they called me crazy. Said these creatures couldn't exist. Then I knelt inside a footprint, and my entire body fit in one toe.
Before man, before time, 2 titans ruled the Amazon. One born from the depths of the river. One born from the heart of the jungle. For thousands of years they have fought. For thousands of years, neither has fallen. Now, their war resurfaces. And this time, the whole world is watching. Every legend has a beginning. And every hero must face their end. A new darkness threatens the kingdom. One that seeks to rewrite history itself.
I know you're scared, but running won't save us this time.
Before Shrek, there was another. Old friends must unite to face an enemy unlike any before. This summer, the legend returns.
Since the ancient empires were not yet carved in stone, he has walked between life and death. He is the gatekeeper of souls, the final judge when light leaves the world. Thousands of years have passed. The world has changed, but death has not.
I do not serve God. I am balance.
Judgment Day was only the beginning. Humanity is out of time. Skynet has evolved beyond anything we've ever faced. The machines are learning, adapting, hunting. Every city has fallen. Every line of defense broken. But hope is not dead. A new resistance is rising. And one last mission remains. Destroy Skynet's core. End the war.
I've sailed through storms, fought for justice, and lived a life full of battles, but nothing compares to this town, to her. Olive, she's the heart, the reason I keep moving, keep fighting, keep believing that good can win, even when the world tries to crush it. I've faced bullies, I've faced giants, and I've always risen, powered by a little can of spinach, a little strength, and a lot of heart. Every punch I throw, every kick I land, it's for her.
Popeye, he's more than a sailor, more than a fighter. He's my hope, my courage when the world feels dark. Through storms, through chaos, through danger that creeps in every alley and shadow. He's the one who never quits. I've seen him rise, I've seen him fight, and I've seen him risk everything for what's right. In this town, in this life,
And now we're pleased to bring you our feature presentation.
Got a hammer lock and a atomic clock. Yeah, I'm gonna go all night. I got a suplex, no one's doing it. When I came to fight, I got a figure four. Yeah, I'll show you some more. Anything you want, 2, 3, well, the camel clutch. I know it must. You'll be getting the mercy of me. Grab me deep in my missus tonight. Well, you know I'm gonna do right. Gonna walk the top road tonight.
Welcome, everybody. This is Awful, along with Akadis, and you know what time it is. It's the This Is Awful show, 10 a.m. What?
10 a.m.?
Yeah, I don't know what the...
Charlie Rose over here?
This is Awful in the mornings. 10 p.m. on the East Coast, 9 p.m. Central Time. Welcome to the show, everybody. Thank you for being here. You could be anywhere in the world. You could be somewhere else, but you're here right beside us. And how is it going, my man?
It's going all right. I'm enjoying this, like making this an event. You know what I mean? Like getting a pre-show set up and programming and doing it. It's nice. I like
theatrical releases.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see that Popeye the Sailor Man movie.
I thought that would be a good way. So I think about doing that from now on. If I can find a good like theme to go with of videos to play before the show, I'll do it. Right. Because if you get struck, it's no big deal. Because then we just have a button that says delete intro, and it's fantastic. So,
but
wait a second.
Too, and I had to fight inch for inch to get this, and I'm not about to lay down on my back and let someone cover me.
I thank you very much.
Atona Sharp super chatted $5. Random AI chat of supporting of the show.
Yeah.
Thank you, Regina Sharp. She has another one, and we'll get to that in just a second. We should probably tell people that if you want to interrupt us like Regina just did, all you have to do is give us a super chat. Any amount now will interrupt us. But $4.99 or more will have text to speech, and $19.99 or more you might get Glom Gold. So, yeah, if you want to
There you
interrupt
go.
us and jump in, you're more than welcome to. You want me to hit that other Regina Sharp one here?
Why not?
All right.
What'd she
let's do
say?
it.
What'd she put out there? Thank you, Regina.
He succeeded. He was successful in just using his mouth to get the man off.
Atona Sharp super chatted $5. We know it's AI Slop because it cast AI Kirsten Stewart Black.
Yeah,
that's true.
What's she been up to nowadays?
Chris,
can
oh, we got more.
When I get my hands on you, I'm gonna eat your ass like a pot of collard greens.
At UN ** super chatted $4.99. Marvin hit 7K subscribers.
Hey!
Alex pointing up light skin tone.
Oh, more.
You need to shut the fuck
At Nicebeard super chatted $3.64. Have you seen the bad wrestling do **** done with AI? Sometimes they don't even have the right wrestlers in their clips loudly crying.
Yes, we will
Loudly
be
crying.
We will be looking at those. Thank you very much, Beard. Yeah,
And
we actually,
Ewan.
and Ewan. Yeah, we actually have a few of those. And congratulations, Marv, for hitting 7K. Hopefully, we'll get there. If you guys keep pushing this show and this channel, we will.
One day we got to push a couple shows out the way first. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
We gotta
yeah.
start
I mean,
elbowing some room out here.
We're better than them, so it should be okay. But yeah, we have to start manning up here.
Can I read
throw some
AEW
punches.
Neckbeard's tweet? Excuse me, super chat again, because it did something wacky. I don't know why it didn't grab documentaries and use it. But he says, have you seen the bad wrestling documentaries done with AI? Sometimes they don't even have the right wrestlers in their clips, crying loudly.
Yes. What was why we have to read that again?
Didn't it say like it didn't blur that or block
No, it
out
said it right.
documentary?
No,
Oh,
it
it's
said
it.
it right.
Okay.
Yeah, we got
All
it.
right.
We got
But
it.
I'm deaf. I need my hearing checked.
Yeah, it
Holy
hit it.
shit.
Like I said, we have a few. So what inspired the AI thing was that when I was looking for lolcows a few weeks ago, I was just kind of looking through YouTube channels, and every time I'd look for wrestling YouTube channels, I'd get these insane clips, and we'll get to it here in a bit. Just like fake. I hate using the term fake news, but there's no better term to describe. Well, okay, I also hate the term slop, but
I'm going to use the word goop.
Okay, goop.
AI
That's a good
goop.
word. That's a good word.
Goo.
I had to use slop for the algorithm, but you know. What have you been up to for the past few days?
Oh man, I think I texted you. I rediscovered BitChute.
Yes, you did. You did.
Listen, for those who don't know, bitchute.com is like YouTube circa 2005, and it is one of the most outrageous video apps, I guess you call it, video sites on the web. And tonight we've got a video that I saw on BitChute, and I said, we have got to play this thing on tonight's show, and I'm so glad we're going to get the opportunity to do that. But yeah, rediscovered BitChute. Worked like a fucking mule this week. Golly. Yeah, I just I enjoy work, but I enjoy doing this show, and I want to excel at both. How about that?
Makes sense. I think it's what we all want, right?
Yeah.
I like how, by the way, did you notice how we have it lined up right now? The background actually lines up perfectly with your thing, so it looks like one nice city skyline there. Right. It's not twitching and stuff. I like that. That was pretty good.
After the show, we kind of had this like post meeting right before this has to take a pee and eat and all this other shit. But I suggested, because I noticed a lot of you people responded very overwhelmingly positively about what was it, the Christmas show, in which we replaced our avatars with just a fireplace. And I was just wondering if the chat would like to see more of a visual stunning background instead of our ugly ass avatars. Just let us know. Doesn't really matter, but we will work for you.
That's what we're here for.
That done. Yeah.
What are you
That's
drinking
all I
tonight?
got.
You having Jameson? Is that what
Yes,
it
a
is?
little bit of Jameson, and I actually tried actual moonshine today.
Nice.
And yeah, I
Where'd you
feel,
get that? Where'd you find that? I need to hear that story.
I'm not at liberty to say, actually. I'm really not at liberty. I took a trip to my old hometown and ran into a guy. So
okay.
Yeah. He had it. And if anybody has heard the show, you know, I kind of gave up the beans last time. I said there was a gentleman who sold me some moonshine with an apple in it.
Yeah.
And I ran into him again.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
He is This Is Awful's first official sponsor.
Yeah.
It'll be official This Is Awful branded moonshine.
Mr. Folks Moonshine.
I'm doing some hard apple cider.
Ooh.
I know. Got
How hard
Reds
is it though?
Wicked.
What's the alcohol content?
12.
Okay. All right. I guess that'll do you.
I mean, you know, for a canned product, you're not going to get too much better than that without drinking Four Loko. And we know what happens when I drink Four Loko. Nothing good ever happens when I drink Four Loko. So
Yeah, nothing.
Nothing.
Last
good.
week's show was proof of that.
Last week's show was great.
No,
You know
last
what's
week's
weird?
show was awesome. I loved it.
It underperformed compared to our previous week's show, but it actually did better than the weeks before that. But I got more positive feedback about last week's show than I think I've gotten in a long time. And I don't know if that's because of Kev. People seem to like the topic, though. People seem like I had a lot of people telling me that they rediscovered Afro Man because of us. We are no longer fans. We are not supporters of Afro Man anymore, right? And that
because he pretty much restricted us.
Yeah, Mr. First Amendment made
Yeah.
it so we weren't monetized anyway, but still, man.
How amazing. How about that? Jeez.
we
thought we were plugging his shit. Apparently we weren't.
We turned monetization off and then
At UN ** super chatted $4.99. Moonshine in Philadelphia. My aunt from Tennessee gave me real moonshine decades ago.
Thank you, Ewan, for your $4.99. Yeah. No, it wasn't in Philadelphia. I'd say outskirts of Philadelphia. You know, like Pennsylvania area. But yeah.
No, you can get in Missouri, you can get moonshine at like garage sales. Like it's everywhere out here. It's not hard to get.
Right.
What were we talking about? Oh yeah, Afro Man. Jerk.
Yes.
Dick. Mr. First Amendment. Come on, man.
Yeah.
He was out there wearing an American flag, talking about the First Amendment, getting sued by cops and talking about how he has
to put it in perspective, Afro Man gave us more grief than the WWE did with their copyright strikes.
That's right. All WWE did was said, "Hey, you can't. No one in Russia can look at you ever." And that's fine. I don't think we have a lot of Ruski.
Afro Man was about to shut down the channel.
Yeah, he didn't actually strike us. It's not like Afro Man came to our page and said, "No, awful, no
He
bad."
said, Afro Man is going to screw ya. Yeah, he certainly did. Won't be playing his shit no more.
Nope.
Keep that shit relegated to the vape shops and
Afro
libraries after dark.
Here, the artists that are banned from This Is Awful are Afro Man and I would say R. Kelly, but Ignition is really good, man. The remix to Ignition, like I can't not play that, so I gotta.
Haven't heard it.
What? Are you kidding me?
I might have heard it. I don't know the names of these songs. You know what I mean? Like I'm not that
Popping
invested.
fresh out the kitchen, mama rolling my body. Yeah, that song. Yeah,
whatever.
Yeah. Come on, man. And
what are you playing that for?
I don't know. I'm not really. It's just like if it pops up, it's in my playlist. If it pops up, it's good. I found out because did you know that if you listen to R. Kelly, all the proceeds go to the victims now. So I can feel okay about that. Right?
You can overlook the hotel video of him.
Yeah, it's not like Diddy. Like if you listen to Diddy, you know, it's not hard to not listen to Diddy. And I mean, I guess, but then you can't listen to Biggie. It gets weird. It gets weird at that point. I don't really know. That's why I try to separate the art from the artist, but I can't do that with Afro Man because he has a personal vendetta.
What
Off
song
us.
was it? Yeah, what song was it that got us
That
hit
Afro Man
hard?
struck us?
Was it all of them?
All of them. Yes, every one of them. It wasn't one song. It was all of the songs. I'm playing the music. I'm not hearing it though. There it is.
I hear it.
I hear it now.
Yeah.
No. Every song got struck by because of Afro. Like
Right.
We had a list, man. It was all the way down.
It must have been his management team.
Oh, it was, no, it's the YouTube thing. So YouTube has a thing where if you upload a song under like YouTube, if you make it like an official YouTube song, then any show that plays it will automatically get struck. So it's more about the fact that he chose to do that, because a lot of people choose not to. Like how when we go in, when we make the show, we can like pick if you want to, make it monetized or all that kind of crap.
Right.
There's something in there that's like, do you want this to be copyrighted under YouTube Creative Commons, blah blah blah, and then if anybody clips it and uses it, then you get the ad revenue. Yeah. So
I'll tell you what. Next week, This Is Awful is going to be playing live from BitChute.
Yeah, This Is Awful. We're going to be on Rumble's okay. What was the one? There was one that was really bad. Kick is just gambling, but I'd go on Kick in a second. I don't mind. I mean, I would want to be here too, but I'd go on Kick.
Right.
Yeah.
You might have to go multi-platform.
I don't want to go to Twitch. Twitch is dying. Like Twitch is going to be gone soon. So that's a dying horse. You don't want to bet on that. So
I don't know these internet platform talks.
There was one a couple years ago. I can't remember what it was. It sounded like a Christian one, but it was actually like the most hardcore, weird thing you could possibly get. So anyway, I guess we should probably talk about wrestling. I said we were going to do the AI stuff first, but why don't we get through the John Cena thing? We got a couple John Cena videos. You think that might be okay?
Yeah, leave it to this to switch up the
order. I mean, it's up to
agenda.
you. I'm letting you. It's just what I'm feeling. What I'm feeling.
Let's do John Cena because have you seen the videos? Of course.
Yes, I have. Go ahead.
Is he not the most I can't think of another word. The most polite man possibly in the universe. He knows how to let you down. He knows how to break your heart, and somehow you come out of it with a smile on your face.
Yeah, no, he's the only one who can really get away with this stuff. Like he's the only one that has enough goodwill that he can kind of tell these guys to F off and nobody cares. He actually has like today when I was looking through them, there's at least 20 to 30 more of these that have come through of the years. So if you guys like this, we could actually expand it into like a whole segment. But let's take a look at a couple of these. Here's what I found out. Awful. I have to kill the music before I start a video.
Yeah, so apparently you do.
Yeah, so I'm going to kill the music because it doesn't start up afterwards if I don't. So I killed the music. Oh, wait a second.
In front of the WWE universe that you respect.
Atona Sharp super chatted $5 and aka heel diss with his bait and switch elbow from the taupe rope.
Yep. Bait and switch. Gotcha. We're not talking about it. You saw the AI already. Got it. No, we have plenty of AI. Don't worry.
Moving on.
No, we got plenty of that. But let's take a look at. We got this one first here. So let me pull it up. Oh. Okay, so this one was. Is this the TMZ one? Or is
I think it might be the TMZ one.
Okay, let's take a look.
Hey, do you think Donald Trump should have won the Nobel Prize? No, thank you.
Oh, no, it's not. Look at that man. Look at that man. Let's watch it again. This isn't the best one.
This is the most annoyed that he's probably ever gotten.
Hey, do you think Donald Trump should have won the Nobel Prize? No, thank you. Okay.
Donald Trump, Nobel Prize?
John Cena, as we know, is very apolitical. He doesn't like to talk about politics. No, there was
I guess you are too.
There was a TMZ one that came out earlier this week where he see, I thought that's the one he pulled. It was a TMZ reporter who came up and was like, "Don't you know me? I'm from TMZ. I'm famous." And he's like, I don't care. You need to ask for permission before you film me. And he's like, "But I'm from TMZ." And he goes, "I'm from WWE. I don't care where you're from. You need to ask for permission." But this one is easily the best one here. So poor guy. Apparently he might be TikTok famous. I'm not really 100% sure on this.
Yeah.
But people are aware of him at least. And let me make sure I have this. Yeah, okay, we're good. All right, so he is approaching John Cena at a restaurant. What does the caption say up there? I saw John Cena at a cafe, and I tried singing for him, but my approach was so bad that the whole thing went haywire. So let's see about let's see how
did it go haywire?
Yeah, let's find out. I hear nothing.
I hear nothing as well.
I hear nothing. Why is it? You know what? It's turned all the way down for some reason. I have no idea why. Let's go back and start over here. There we go.
Nice to meet you. Would you like to sing now? Yes.
So would you like to sing now?
Nice
for
to meet
what
you.
Purpose? Jesus.
You want to hear his singing again? You want to go back and listen to it? Listen to his.
Yeah, let's hear his pipes.
Let's hear him. This is as loud as it goes. I don't know why it's so quiet, but this is let's hear what we got.
So pretty.
He's horrible.
I mean, he's fine, but
he's fucking horrible. He's lucky to have that wall of acoustics right in front of him, so it sounds a little impressive, but he's not impressive.
He sounds like
he ain't fooling nobody.
He sounds like the best singer at Max's school. You know what I mean? Like that's the level he sounds. Well, also remember, Max is when he went to public school, he was in a class of 25 people. So that's what I mean. It's like he's the best. If you take a handful of people, he'd probably be the best singer randomly out of those 25 people. But compared to, like, I don't know what he expects John Cena to do with it.
Yeah.
Is John Cena gonna be like, you know what? You've inspired me. I'm gonna come out of retirement and I'm gonna start rapping again.
Somebody should really sign you.
We're making an album together.
Yeah.
You're the next Bumpy Knuckles, okay?
John Cena should have got up and clotheslined him. Just a heavy, stiff clothesline. And then sat back and ate his sushi.
Let's keep going here. Let's finish it up. Max is just talking to me. Like nothing's going on. I'm clicking the mouse for the TV. Did you guys hear him? Did he come over the mic?
He came over the mic a little bit.
He's just
Shout
talking.
out to Max. Yeah,
like nothing's going on.
Dad, I want another popsicle.
Sorry, Max. You can tell me later.
Yeah, tell him later after the show. Man's trying to put you through college, and you're going to sit here and.
Okay. Let's listen here.
Would you like to sing now? Yes. What purpose? Because I sing to everyone. Okay, I'm not buying what you're selling.
Not buying what you're selling. Look at that
beat
face.
it.
Look at that sad sack. Look
No,
at him.
I told you you'd have a broken heart, but you walking out with a smile on your face. You are so captured by the aura of John Cena and trying to look.
Let's zoom it in.
Yeah, zoom that thing in. Look,
look at that.
That is the crushing blow right there. That's the death stroke.
That is, this did not go the way I wanted it to.
That's the look of Valhalla right there. Because that's where he's headed. He's not headed out the door. Okay. What he's going to do, his spirit left him. And so what it is just a husk of a body that will go on living for eternity, wondering what might have been.
Poor guy.
Hey, I have no sympathy for the guy. Man's trying to have a lunch out here, and you're gonna come up to him and start singing Whitney Houston. Like, give me a break. Don't do that shit. And he was like, for what purpose? That's the best. That is such an uncle question. For what purpose? Why are you doing such a thing? You see me eating my fucking foie gras over here. Anyway.
I that's social media now though, right? Like people see, I guess they just assume that, like, did he think John Cena was gonna know who he was because he has 20,000 followers on TikTok or something? Like what was I don't what would you do? Okay, have you ever approached a wrestler? Have you ever met a wrestler in real life?
Yeah, I met Bret Hart.
Did you approach
but
him?
No. It was like a backstage meet and greet in Philadelphia.
Okay.
And yeah. Got to meet him backstage. No pictures. I didn't my uncle did not have a camera. And yeah. Got a signed autographed WWF magazine, which is long gone. I only wish I knew where that thing was. Anyway.
Yeah, I've lost all of my wrestling autographs too. I had a Hulk Hogan autograph, but that one wasn't real. I mean, actually, it probably was. It was when he remember when he did the he got injured by earthquake, and then you could write letters in.
Yeah.
Hogan. And if you
Stamford, Connecticut.
It'd be something like $20, you'd get a bracelet and a signed picture of Hulk Hogan. And for a long time, I thought it was fake. But then so I just kind of threw it away. But then I realized I saw like Cody doing all the sitting there with all the autographs, and John Cena sitting there with all the autographs and doing all that. I'm like, you know what? That very well could have been a real autograph that I just threw in the trash can because.
Yeah, you know what happens? Parenthood happens. You just grow out of shit.
Yeah, you look at an autograph and you're like, what am I ever gonna do with that? You know, like I don't know where my Hulk Hogan, the pieces of Hulk Hogan's shirt is anymore. I have no idea. That's gone. That's lost to history.
Yeah.
If anybody finds 2 random pieces of yellow cloth somewhere in a landfill,
don't blow your nose with it.
No, send them to me. Send them back to to old Uncle Dis, and I'll make sure that it goes. Let's see, it goes really well. Okay. Oh well, we don't want that anymore. Get rid of that. Okay. I got rid of it. Don't worry. Okay, so on to the main topic, or the topic at hand here. We are looking at some AI stuff. So when I pitched this to Awful, when I was talking to him about it, real quick, chat is asking, they're very interested. Did you sing for Bret Hart?
Oh, fuck no. I remember being embarrassed meeting him because I was not invalid, and the person who was in front of us was invalid. And and I was just like and I think almost at that moment I realized like what this was all for, and I'm not invalid. And I was just like, damn,
did you end up like a Make-A-Wish line or something?
No, it wasn't anything like that. But there were, I remember thinking like, there are a lot of kids on crutches and wheelchairs.
Oh my gosh, Awful. Did they? This is going to sound really bad.
Sure.
Do you think they might have been like, oh, we need one with a black kid. Make sure he's in line. We need a picture.
You know what? Fill the quota.
Yeah, I'm serious. Do you remember back then they made Bret? They'd always make Bret like go to the ghetto. Do you remember? Like there were a bunch of videos. With,
no, I don't remember this at all.
Oh my gosh! Look it up on YouTube.
Maybe call you by my name.
There were a bunch of videos where like Bret Hart would get out of a car and like 20 black kids would swarm on him, and then he'd go and like teach him how to read or something. I don't really know what it was. The 90s were weird, man. But yeah, they would always. Oh. We're echoing. Awful.
Atona Sharp super chatted $5.
We are?
You are both echoing. Is that intentional?
It is not intentional, and I don't know why. And let me Let me see if this helps real quick. Oh, you know what it might be? It might be the music. Let's kill the music here. And actually, let me take this down. Okay, so tell me if we echo now, guys, because
oh man. Well, first off, thank you, Honor Sharp.
Yes, thank you for the $5. Yes, thank you for telling us
damn,
$5. We weren't. Yeah, we're both echoing. That's weird. But are we now? Because I'm wondering if maybe it was something with the. Oh,
what could it
have been?
What
it is. I know what it is, and I don't know what we can do about it now.
What is it?
Okay, I think.
Well, Honor said it was fixed.
It's fixed, but I think I know what it was. So, okay. How do I do this? So when I have audio go through here,
right?
This is a window capture, and it's playing the audio from the computer and the audio from StreamYard.
All right. Well,
and I can't play it if because there's videos. So if it's going to make us echo, then that is a problem, isn't it?
I'd say.
So
pass the fucking potatoes.
At UN *** super chatted $4.99. Brett must have liked his visit to the ghetto. His current wife is black.
Yes, she is, Ewan. And she's a beautiful black woman. And yeah, I don't know if the Philadelphia Spectrum was in the ghetto.
Okay, I know what to do
per
here.
se.
We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this.
Okay, what are we gonna do here?
This should solve it. There should no longer be an echo now.
Right.
And I will just use this as kind of an intro to the fun slop segment. So we're not actually going to be able to watch these videos apparently, and that's okay. It's okay because the main point of it wasn't what we were watching. It was obvious. You can tell these are obviously not real. So all of these videos that I'm looking at here, you have Pat McAfee finally exposes WWE and Triple H after quitting. Okay. Do you remember the Pat McAfee story that came out last week?
Yes.
Okay. So Pat McAfee didn't quit. He just said he doesn't know if he's ever going to return to the WWE, right? And he didn't expose Triple H. None of that happened. In this video, it shows a fight that they had on screen in NXT 5 or 7 years ago.
Mhm.
And then it proceeds to repeat it over and over again for 22 minutes. But the interesting thing I want to show you is this was uploaded 2 weeks ago and it has 27K views.
27,000 views.
27,000 views. Let's go to this guy's channel. This guy here has 101,000 subscribers, or 1,001 subscribers. Sorry.
Yes, there you go.
And or 1,010 subscribers or something. Not a lot, right? But on some of these videos, something weird happens. So look here. WWE bans Jade Cargill after she brutally attacks Rhea Ripley backstage. That obviously didn't happen. Security camera footage of Road Dogg and Triple H's heated confrontation just leaked. Now, this was a video where they showed the WWE Unreal clip that we all saw.
Right.
Right. And they acted like that was footage. All of these videos, by the way, are purely AI. It's all, you can tell it's very monotone voice and all that kind of stuff. 9,000 views, 6.6 thousand views. Now, it doesn't seem like a lot, but let me show you something here. Did you notice on this one, it says this guy's name and Fight Talk? Do you see that right there?
Sure, Fight Talk.
Okay, let's go to Fight Talk. Here, well, I have to. Has to load because YouTube sucks. But Fight Talk, what these channels do is, so Volksani, whatever man, he has 1.01K, but Fight Talk has 117K, right?
Right.
What these channels do is that they make these other channels like Fight Talk here, and they will get them monetized by putting on somewhat real videos. and they will dual post them on other channels. That's what the Volksani Man channel was, right? It was dual posted on that. The reason is because when the monetized channel gets demonetized, all the videos can stay up on his original channel. He can delete the other channel and then repost all these videos on another monetized channel so that he keeps getting hits, keeps getting views, and keeps getting money every time. But all of these videos are purely AI made. They're AI edited. They're AI written. They're AI. The thumbnails are made by AI. Everything is AI. This one, Masked Man opens a mystery box, reveals The Rock is inside of it.
Good old-fashioned clickbait.
How about I'm a widow? Bianca Belair mourns the tragic passing of her husband. And see how this one is a different one. Wrestling Juice Insider. They have multiple channels that they keep posting this stuff to, so that when it gets taken down, it's not a big deal. They can just keep it up on the Volksani Man channel, and then because that's the channel it's actually posted to, and then dual post it to another monetized channel and keep making money. It's really dumb. I mean, it's smart. It actually is smart if you're into scams. If you want to be a scammer, it's a good one. But it does mess things up with the algorithm quite a bit, because every time you go in and you look for wrestling news nowadays, what you get is that kind of crap. And
yeah, it's first and foremost.
It's right up top, and it's all like there was the you remember the Mercedes Moné stuff from a couple weeks ago,
right?
Where it was like Mercedes Moné talks about her first lesbian experience in WWE.
Oh yeah, that thumbnail.
Mm-hmm. That was from one of these.
Yeah, and see that one got deleted because I was feverishly looking for it.
It was called so it was from a channel called Ring Rivals. The channel and the video got deleted, but go look on YouTube right now for Ring Rivals, and you will find.
Don't leave. Wait a second. Hold on.
No, you know what? I'll do it. I can do it. I have this right here. So if you look up Ring Rivals on YouTube, watch what you get. Ready? Let's scroll up to the search bar. Where is the search bar? I can't search. Oh yeah, that's right. That's my fault. Duh, I'm stupid. Because I did that. Well, never mind. If you go and search Ring Rivals, I don't know why I can't search. It's not here. It's not YouTube. YouTube's being weird. If you go look up Ring Rivals, you'll find about 12 channels for Ring Rivals. There's Ring Rivals Boxing. There's Ring Rivals Deutschland. There's Ring Rivals Japan. There's Ring Rivals Australia. And the Ring Rivals US channel got deleted, but all the other channels kept going. So you can, so they just bounce all they like translate, they have the AI speak in Japanese instead of English.
Right.
And then they post it on the Ring Rivals Japan channel. So it's still there. You just can't find it because it's in Japanese now. Or we
almost fell victim to all of this last week when we were about to show the entire Dennis Condrey tribute memorial video. And that's all AI too. And I was just like, I didn't do my due diligence, but yeah.
It brings us to the more fun part of this conversation, which is there's a lot of actually fun AI out there. So I don't think all AI is bad. I don't know about you, Awful. Do you think all AI is bad?
Again, it's a tool that sits on the ground, and whoever picks it up is going to use it for their purposes. And that's how I see it. Is it going to do more harm than good? Probably. Probably. It's going to put a lot of people out of business. It's going to, it's going to truncate the workload and all that other nonsense, but it's also going to take a bit of humanity out of the newer things because what's up?
Let's talk about taking humanity out of it. We'll go with this one first.
Oh my God.
We we almost got tricked by a tribute last week, but let's see if you call it awful. Is this real or is it fake? Let's check this one.
Let's find out.
This is Rihanna and Justin Bieber
Are you kidding me? We're getting demonetized again tonight?
It's not real, so we.
Oh my God! Is that Rihanna with an average forehead?
Yes. Yeah, I bet you didn't know that her and Justin Bieber did a collab to do a tribute to Hulk Hogan.
To Hulk Hogan.
Here's Justin Bieber.
Is he transforming?
I didn't edit this at all, by the way.
Great. Keep it all. Nothing goes on the cutting room floor.
We have to get to the chorus.
Remember when Rihanna was at a Catholic church?
Yeah.
And she was mourning the loss of Hulk Hogan that day?
I didn't realize that she was such a little Hulkamaniac growing up.
Yeah.
But
who the hell is that supposed to be?
Justin Bieber. What? Okay.
Oh God, this was AI, folks.
It gets better. That wasn't the only. So I went through a lot of Hulk Hogan tributes, and there was a Taylor Swift one. There was a Celine Dion one. But this one is by far the best one.
Let's check it out.
It's not a real artist, I don't believe, but I need to pause. I need you I need you to get ready for I need you to prepare.
I'm ready. For this. Always ready.
It's a country song. Okay.
All right.
So
I'm used to
be
it.
Prepared for a great country artist shoe.
All right. Ready to get my line dance and shoes on right now.
That's it.
Once was a time it was pre-TikTok, pre-smash or pass. Before you could Venmo a girl for some ass.
Okay.
No filters, no ring lights, no AIT.
I don't.
Why is it a gorilla? An orangutan?
I have no idea.
Or baboon? Chat, help me out.
And the meanest dude on earth wasn't the Ayatollah.
Oh boy.
Brother. It was Hulk Hogan.
What are we doing here? There's only one person laughing, folks. And this video was made specifically
here we go.
for him.
When I was testing you, brother, I found you to be not so bad at all.
Atona Sharp super chatted $5. Artificial intelligence should only be banned if it stops letting me make noodles of Brad Pitt.
There you go. See?
That is the evils of AI, right? It's people scamming old people by making them think they're marrying Brad Pitt or whatever. But thank you, Regina Sharp. This is not evil. The quads and the calves and the traps and the delts and the pecs and the abs.
I'm really starting to believe that you made this video, Dis.
I wish.
Who's Hulk Hogan? Oh man.
There's one line that I want to get to, and I'll cut this off.
This is horrendous. This is horseshit. Like, it does something audibly to the ears.
It's unbelievable to me. And this had like over 100K. Like, this is a successful video. This guy made money. It was post Urkel, pre-natural born killer.
Before you had a cell phone, just a pay.
And they're doing another verse.
Yeah, we're not gonna go through that whole thing. I just wanted to get to the
Atona Sharp super chatted $5. I think this is referencing Clint Eastwood and his Every Which Way But Loose with the orangutan.
Yeah. Great callback to Every Which Way But Loose.
Okay, so thank you,
thank you.
Regina. What did you like better?
Holy shit.
Every Which Way But Loose or Any Which Way You Can?
It's been so long since I've seen either one.
Okay.
And a lot of Clint Eastwood movies, that's not the one I really remember. Unforgiven is probably his best work.
Well, yeah, of course you're not going to remember the monkey one instead of Unforgiven. I don't know. Can you compare Any Which Way But Loose to Unforgiven? Wouldn't that?
Both Clint Eastwood vehicles.
I guess. I mean, that's the loose connection.
If you had,
one of them.
yeah, that's the comparison.
I mean,
Clint
come
did
on,
them both. One sucked.
like-
One was a masterpiece.
It's like being like, I don't know what I like better. Philadelphia was good, but did you see Bachelor Party? I don't know what Tom Hanks' best performance was personally.
Yeah, I don't know what to think of AI, man. That was terrible. That was a terrible video.
Yeah.
And see, maybe about 5-6 years ago, a video like that being made by hand by an actual human would have got 15 fucking views.
Right.
And there would have been nothing to it. Like,
Right.
you can snip all the Rihanna clips, music videos, and Justin Bieber music videos, and that thing wouldn't have seen the light of day on YouTube or anywhere else. But nowadays, you throw that AI in there, and it's almost like you get bumped up in the algorithm. It's very strange in that way.
It's because, okay, you want to see what, okay, here's what the algorithm is really pushing hard right now. Now, this is a compilation video, but this kind of stuff here.
Climbing the cell! What in the world is he thinking? No way! No way! He's on top! Somebody stop him!
This kind of stuff, where it's very short, very clickable. People are churning this stuff out on AI on shorts, and
Sure.
YouTube is of course pushing shorts really hard. But I know that we have shared some of them amongst ourselves, right? Like the Mr. Rogers one has ended up in the group chat. The Martin Luther King one has ended up in the group chat. So, you know, I mean, so that's kind of where it comes in here. Like, what is your thought? Because some of these aren't bad. Like, I don't know about that one.
None of them are good.
Betty White. Oh, come on. I mean, what's good? I guess would be there. Oh, here we go.
Keep up the good work, baby.
Atona Sharp super chatted $5. Well, we give AI creations a P** because it's new and getting better, whereas hand-created things we have seen better.
Okay. So she's saying that since AI is new and getting better, we give it a pass because, hey, it's getting better and better. Whereas with handcrafted stuff, it seems to be getting worse and worse. And I mean, that's an argument to be made. It is weird. Do you think that this takes away from real artists? Like, do you think this?
Of course it does.
You do.
But it also is going to be a crutch for a lot of new artists, and that's the problem. And only the most savvy AI developers and, I guess, prompters, for lack of a better term. I don't know if there's a technical term for people who create AI, but, you know, AI generators in the human form. Yeah, I think you're going to have to be real slick. You're going to have to know physics, for example. You're going to have to know, like, gravity and those types of formulas to really fool the eye. Because right now you're not really fooling the eye. You're not fooling the mind's eye with AI. A lot of older people, I believe, and a lot of children could possibly get swept up in what's going on with AI today. You know, probably get swept up with a lot of BS stories. I've kind of seen that on Facebook a lot, where you see like it's completely AI. And then you look at the comment section, it's just like, oh my God, where'd this happen? Like,
no, all of this, I mean, every video that I showed, that I was going to show, but when I was going through the actual YouTube page, they all had comments under them, and some of them were like AI slop, AI slop, AI slop, and then some of them were like, I can't believe Pat McAfee would do that to Triple. You know, I mean, there are people that buy into it. You know,
they get swept up,
and I don't know, man. I think there's good and bad to AI. I don't think that if you are a serious creator or if you're a successful creator, like I would use AI to help me now. But if I was a big YouTube channel, anything that I didn't want to do, I would actually hire someone to do. I wouldn't use AI because I still think that humans are better. Humans have an eye that AI doesn't. In the videos, like Beard was saying, okay, for an example, there was one where it was like Pat McAfee was feuding with Michael Cole, right? And I watched it, and it was actually about his feud with Adam Cole,
right?
But the AI confused, like after the initial Adam Cole thing, then they started talking about Michael Cole, or then they kept talking about Adam Cole, but they kept showing Michael Cole because the AI just heard Cole and threw Michael Cole in there.
Yeah.
You
So
know?
they still have a lot of brushing up to do. And also, shout out to LK in the chat. I'm reading the article now, my friend. RIP Sora dis. OpenAI is shutting down its Sora AI video generation app and API ending on April 26, 2026.
Yeah, Disney pulled out of it.
Wow.
And they were the ones keeping them alive. Yeah. So
Sora was one of those ones which I saw the most visibility from. I mean, look at the video right now.
No, this is all Sora. This is all Sora. Everything that we're seeing here is Sora.
That's crazy. And now, see, again, we could talk about how AI might be taking over this or that or the other, but it's still the human condition that prevails. You know,
Well,
if we don't respond properly to it.
Here's the
it's
bad
not
thing.
going to last long. Yeah.
The rumor is that I read was that Disney pulled their stuff out of Sora because they're making their own. So it's just kind of going from one place. See, there
consolidation.
Right. The AI stuff that I like if you can do an AI thing that you can tell is AI, it's clearly AI. It's stuff that like I said, there's a leveling of playing fields with AI, right? Where small creators can make good thumbnails or can do quick animations or something to go along with their work or help them make a graph or something like that they really don't know how to do. And I think I'm okay with that aspect of it. When I'm not okay with it, or stuff like this. I mean, come on, dude. I messed up. But I mean, like, watching Osama bin Laden climb to the top of the Hell in a Cell. And, like, that's whatever. Sure. There's Betty White going through a flaming table. And then she's in the hospital.
In there, honey. A little banged up, but you know me, I'm tougher than I look.
Everyone backstage has been wondering how you feel. You seem in great spirits.
And then Tupac versus Biggie. I don't hate this. I don't. I just
no, that's there's whoever did these had to have like been very detailed in how they input all the information.
Right.
Yeah, I mean,
time
it's very precise.
Time is very good at AI.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, the Cartman is whatever. But here we go.
You think your hero's gonna come save you? Not tonight. Not in my neighborhood. What's his name? Tell me. Wrong. The only name that matters is Mr. You cost me that match. 3 counts clear as day, and you turn it into 2. You think I didn't see you? Somebody get in the neighborhood on respect, and you spit on it. Just next time, open your eyes.
So, I mean,
this is clever. This is funny.
Right. And like little things like making our videos for the intros on Toonie Talk, which is something that just we wouldn't have had. It's not a matter of we're using AI instead of paying real people. It's a matter of we're using AI to make something that we would not have made otherwise. Right? Like I can't go film a sitcom with you. You know what I mean? Like I just can't. I can't make Jake hit a random person.
Would you like some B-roll of me throwing a football?
Yes, I would actually
make that happen.
But I mean, it's stuff that, like I said, when AI is made to do stuff that couldn't be done easily normally, or do a parody or something like that, I really don't have a problem with it. When it comes when it's meant to deceive people, I think that's when I start having a problem.
Oh yeah. Like, listen, I saw an AI generated bear attack, and I had to convince my woman, like, this is not real. Like, first off, why is the camera all up in the face of the bear and the damn woman getting her throat sliced in three? Yeah, just it's so deceptive on a certain level. But again, as I say, the mind's eye is very swift. Like when we were watching the Mr. Rogers footage, there's like an uncanny valley imagery going on there, and you can kind of obviously with the the wrestling ropes, being all out of sync and all that. That's what kind of makes it funny. But when you're trying to go out of your way to make something as real as possible for the purposes of getting the most views and possibly subverting an entire generation of people, yeah, that's not cool at all.
When you here we go.
I'm gonna get off by cranking your knob just a little beyond the breaking point.
Atona Sharp super chatted $5. Keep in mind, guys, without AI we wouldn't have such CL *** like Black Snape.
Man, that text speech is not like ASS put together for some reason.
I told you.
Thank you, Regina Sharp. Yeah, there's things like I said.
People are gonna like Black Snape, by the way.
Who are those people?
I don't know. They'll be forced to with their white guilt, I guess.
Yeah, there are going to be people who are okay. Actually, I don't know if there are, because I think the people that would have been okay with it ditched J.K. Rowling a long time ago. Right? Like I think people, they already hate J.K. Rowling. So we got more.
Touch me in a personal way you never touched me before.
At Last Call Podcast DCC super chatted $5. Since we're doing AI now, we need a new AI video of AEWFUL and Dis as Starsky and Hutch with Neckbeard as Huggy Bear. That would be good entertainment.
Do you think Chris just said Neckbeard is Huggy Bear so he didn't sound racist? Do you think that's why he picked Neckbeard as Huggy Bear? Although I do think Neckbeard does have more Huggy Bear energy than you.
He just might. But thank you, Chris Connor, for your $5. And yeah, Starsky and Hutch. I saw a few episodes of that tripe. It's a terrible show. I don't know what people in the 70s were thinking about, like with this. Yeah, boy, oh boy. Television, it was, listen, there was hit or miss. And if you want a good show, you were off the air quick.
Luckily, we don't have to worry about any of that. We're on to the future. There is one more. There's one big thing coming out here soon, and I think we're all very excited about it. We all know the new Shrek is coming, so let's take a look at the trailer.
Somebody once told me the world is gonna roll me. So much
I'm gonna.
so much to see, so what's wrong with taking?
We are fucked.
We're already demonetized. You told me not to monetize this stuff, so we can do this. There's John Cena.
I am just fucking Ogra.
Wow, Ogra.
Yeah, I know. Ogra.
You know what? In some universe, they would have tried this. If AI didn't do it first, Hollywood might have done it. They might have put The Rock in a fucking Shrek outfit.
You know what? Maybe there's a world where this stuff prevents people from actually doing it. Do you think
it's a stopgap? It's a buffer.
It's like people might have the idea of like, hey, you know what? We can do a live action Shrek with The Rock. And then because someone put out that trailer and everyone hated it, or everyone laughed at it, they go, you know what? Maybe that's not a good idea. Maybe
it's a barometer.
I don't know. Maybe. I'm trying to look for a good. Really, I think that stuff like that is harmless. Personally, my personal opinion, I think stuff like a Shrek trailer with The Rock is, that the kind of stuff we just watch is the songs not so much, because like the Rihanna and the Justin Bieber one, they were like taking artist likeness and somewhat of their voice and trying to get views off of it, So that's probably not cool.
Mm-hmm. Right.
But typically with the parody stuff, I don't have a problem with it. Now,
yeah. I think people of the generation age and younger are going to be able to see through a lot of the AI, whether it's authentic looking or not. But I fear for the older generation.
No, it's well,
I really do.
I'm
noticing commercials that are using talking AI talking heads. It's just like, damn.
Yeah.
Does my neighbor know? Like,
I was talking to there was something going on a while ago where okay, so that's another thing too about these AI channels, like the ones that I was showing you earlier. Where do you think they're located? Awful.
I have no clue. Delhi.
Most of them come out of India, Pakistan, or Southeast Asia.
All right.
So, they, it's the typical scammer zone over there.
All right.
And what they do is they churn out with this AI stuff. And the thing is, I think any creator who has used AI, I think has been like, you know what, man, if I had less morals, I can make money with this, because all you have to do is pop it. You have to give them 2 prompts and say, hey, make a script about Pat McAfee leaving WWE and edit together a video. And it'll be done in like 20 minutes. You can pop it on YouTube. You can have 5-6 videos out a day. YouTube, the algorithm rewards consistency. So if you're putting out 5-6 videos a day, YouTube's going to push you up in the algorithm. So they're going to give you to more people. And then they have this rapid rate where they can get 20, 30,000 views in like 2 weeks. And then by the time YouTube takes notice and demonetizes them, they've already made a couple $1,000s, and they can move on to the next channel and keep doing the same thing. And it's just a cycle that never ends, and until YouTube does something about it, it's going to hurt creators. It's going to hurt the legitimate creators. It really is. And it also makes me wonder if legitimate creators might be behind some of this stuff.
What,
I mean,
in some sort of underground destruction of
just a situation
of the AI systems?
Yeah, no, just a situation where they reach their limit. They go, okay, well, my videos aren't getting in the algorithm. All these AI videos are. Hell, I'll just
if you can't beat them, join them.
If someone were to quit their job and focus on YouTube full time and do a podcast, cut that podcast up into clips, put those clips out every week, every day, try to make 8-9 videos a day, getting in the algorithm, and then suddenly they realize that that they're getting beaten by some dude in Tel Aviv who is who writes 4 lines on a keyboard and pumps 8 videos out because of it. At some point, I could see them going, okay, I need to feed my family. I need to if this is what I have to do, and they do it. And because like I said, there's been, every single one of us at one point in time has gone, okay, for a while it was the clickbait sites, right? Every single one of us has gone, I could easily make a Twitter account.
Clickbait's been around for a long time.
Right. And we've all thought we could easily make a Twitter account that would be clickbait and be 3 times as big as any account that we make. It would just because it's heel-loosey. It's that kind of thing, except better because we know how to do it. And it's engagement bait, and we can do that. We just choose not to, but people choose to sometimes, right?
Sure.
So I don't know, man. I wonder how many people that we interact with on Twitter might be behind this kind of stuff.
I'm sure there are people that just have the time of day to do these types of things, and you'd be surprised how many people might have upwards of like 7, 8, 9, 10 YouTube channels, and they could make money. Like, you could really make money doing a black screen, a black screen, and maybe 10 hours of haunting music or some damn 3-note mantra sounding, acoustic guitar or whatever, and get a lot of hits off of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
no, you can't. There's a lot of ways to do this so that people can make money quickly. And the thing about AI, the scary part about AI is that you don't have to take 8 hours a day.
Yeah.
You can do it in 10 minutes a day. Like there was the problem a couple years ago where like people on TikTok were going on YouTube and taking YouTube videos, cutting them up into like 8 parts, and then releasing them on TikTok with like a picture of Subway Surfers or something above it.
Yeah.
And they would end up making a whole bunch of money on TikTok just by stealing stuff. Well, back then, it at least required you to go in, download the videos, edit them, make the TikToks, put them. Now, Max could do it, in 10 minutes. And that would be the end of it. And he would make money. It's such a weird.
Hold on there, Dis. He could make money. This thing is still a crapshoot. There's no guarantees. They are obviously living in a country where there are 1 billion people strong. So they're, you know what I mean? Like they can get 20,000 hits, and that is like a very small modicum of what maybe what was that one channel that was facing off against PewDiePie? But you know what I mean? Like there are channels that are gigantic. These guys are just starting out with these numbers and all that. Sure, they're great, 27,000, in a day and all that. That's good, but again, like you say, it doesn't last long. My question to you is like, how is it that they are able to get money if their YouTube channel just shuts down? Like, what happens to that revenue?
Well, I showed you. So remember how I showed you that there was they uploaded them as dual channels, right?
Right.
So what happens is that one channel will be monetized, one channel won't be monetized, and they will get half of the revenue from the video.
Okay.
So basically, like the fight talk, that was the one that we saw.
Right.
That will share half the YouTube revenue. It gets shut down. I mean, usually I said 2 weeks. It usually takes about 6 for YouTube to figure it out, to get through because it has to get 2 strikes, or it has to get a warning and then a strike and then banned. So that usually takes about 6 weeks. And by then you've already gotten a YouTube check. If you have one channel not monetized, which means that YouTube doesn't care. They're not going to ban you if you're not monetized. They're not going to demonetize you. They can't do anything to you. You have them upload the videos. You quote unquote dual upload it with this other site that you've set up to get monetized. So basically, they're just posting. If you go back far enough on a lot of these channels, it's a lot of like video game footage, and it's a lot of easy stuff that'll get a lot of views for enough to get monetized, right? And then once they get monetized, then they delete all their old stuff and just start doing all the wrestling stuff. They'll do that for 6 weeks. YouTube finds them, gives them 3 strikes. They close the channel down, open up another one, do the same thing there. And it's just that churn that keeps happening. So until YouTube actually steps up and does something about it, it's just it's not because
I wonder what YouTube is getting out of it. That's
views.
That's the secret. Yeah, views and obviously more money.
Yeah.
Easy money.
Care? Do they care? You know. I mean, they break.
Listen, I heard someone talk about YouTube becoming a network, and like all the creators are just going to be gone, and like NBC and CBS and ABC and all the other ones will just take over that entire facade called YouTube, and it'll be no more. That was somebody's prediction in like the next 5-10 years, and boy, based on you searching for certain things, like holy shit, you can't find shit. You have to be very specific in your search bar, in your search SEO now. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, no, I mean, it's why, when I've gone back and forth on the multi-streaming thing a few times because of that. It's like, on one hand, you do want to focus on one place and get all your viewers in one place and kind of build one audience. But on the other hand, I don't know how relevant this is going to stay, or how productive, how meaningful it's going to be on YouTube very long, and for in 3 or 4 years. Right. I don't know, because stuff like this is just filling up the algorithm, and fake news and And not only that, but like you said, WWE, you have WWE has like 7 channels now. AEW has multiple channels. TNA has multiple channels. So when you look for wrestling, you're going to get WWE and TNA and OVW and NWA and all these channels before you get anywhere near us. You know,
You sound sad about this.
I don't know. It's frustrating. It takes a long. It takes up a lot. It takes up more area in my brain than it should. Right. It takes up more real estate than it should probably. But
yeah,
it's just something I sit there and think about for a long time because I like doing these shows.
Over it.
Yeah, I like doing the shows and I like interacting with people and you know you like Kick pays you by the hour. Did you know that?
Okay.
If you are,
I did not know that.
If you're monetized on Kick, you get paid by the hour based on how active your chat is.
Right.
And like YouTube's not doing that, man.
We're going to Kick, folks.
And you get
See you next week.
You get all your super chats. But then you split your audience and it makes it weird. So we will at some point when we get better computers and stuff, we will actually obviously do multi-streaming. It would be dumb not to at this point. But I'm just waiting for here we go.
But I want it too, and I had to fight inch for inch to get this, and I'm not about to lay down on my back and let someone cover me.
I thank you very much.
Atona Sharp super chatted $5. Of course it's sad AEWFUL. It's the end of an inning and Shitaka.
Thank you, Regina Sharp. You know what I'm really waiting for though is I'm waiting for when we start getting Chinese movies with Tom Cruise in them, or because China's was always like on top of that copyright stuff, right? They were always churning out like Mario games and stuff like that had nothing to do with the actual franchise. So at some point, you got to imagine that they're just gonna, or like Korea. There's going to be a new summer blockbuster starring Tom Cruise from there. And like they even did it with Bruce Lee, right? How many Bruce Lee movies came out that were just like re-edited versions of they took Bruce Lee's image and then edited him into other movies and called it a Bruce Lee movie. You know, like they did that for a long time. So do you really think that they're above using deep fakes and AI to make entire movies over there? I don't think
Hollywood won't be able to do it. No, Hollywood won't be able to do it.
Not with
Maybe some small time studio might be able to get away with it, you know, and cobble something together that looks, that looks entertaining. How about that? You know, it doesn't have to necessarily look real, but it just has to be entertaining.
Touch me in a personal way you never touched me before.
Atona Sharp super chatted $5. Oh, the contraband will be glorious.
It will be. Okay, for those of us that hate, for those of us that love terrible things, it will be glorious. Regina Sharp, you are correct. It'll be very fun to watch, and I'm sure I will enjoy every minute of it. But
will we see it in theaters?
Not
highly
here.
Unlikely.
I bet they will there. I bet they will. 100%.
Yeah, in a lot of third world countries, I'm sure they can get away with this type of chicanery, but not here in America. We've got keen eyes.
Although, I mean, we say that, but there was a movie released just a couple years ago that had Robert De Niro when he was like 20 years old in a part, right? Like they digitally de-aged Robert De Niro.
Sure.
There have been movies that have had dead actors in them. Ghostbusters had Harold Ramis in it. So,
but the Screen Actors Guild is putting things in place for their contracts to be like their image is going to be protected even during these AI times. That's what I'm saying. Like it's kind of like course correcting itself. Whereas at one point, I believe a couple movies were getting away with using de-aging process and not paying the actors their proper due, but I think that's all but stopped, isn't it?
No, I don't believe so. I think that it's still as long as as long as the actor or the actor's family is okay with it, I think that it's okay. I think I think that, you know,
I'm sure a precedent has been set in the courts where it's just like it's not going to be that easy to put you know, Steve Irwin's visage on somebody else.
They did it
You know
with,
what I mean?
don't you remember those Super Bowl commercials where they had like Judy Garland in them and stuff like that?
Sure. I'm sure they had to pay the Garland estate and all the
They
other
did.
ones, you know. So that's what I'm saying. Like, there's going to, you know.
Oh, I don't think they're going to do it illegally. I don't think it's going to be like they do
Right.
it without permission. I'm just saying is that even with permission, is it like, dude, I don't always think that like having a family's permission makes everything okay. I just don't. Like, did you side rant, guys? Have you heard the new Sublime song?
Isn't
Awful?
it playing right now?
No.
Okay. Well, that gives you an indication.
It's terrible. Okay.
All right.
But they're using Bradley, whatever his name was, his brother or son, as the lead singer. So the family's like, yeah, great. Yeah. You can call yourself Sublime. Do it. That's fine. And it sucks. It sucks. I don't care what I know people are gonna be like, it sounds just like it sucks. There's
Okay.
a line that's like, I want to go sleep with a whore. Like, or I want to make love to a whore. Like, it's a terrible song.
Right.
And
But that was the family's choice.
But
There's
right, but
nothing you can do about it. This
right. But I'm saying it doesn't make it good. It doesn't make it okay. You know, that the family wanted
no.
money.
It doesn't make it good. It makes it okay because the family approved it. You see that? You know, it makes it okay because the family made it okay. It's
It depends on what
family.
you're, it depends on what you're defining as okay, right? Like, I guess what I'm saying is that, like, I don't think it's okay for the culture. Is it okay in terms of legalities and stuff like that? Sure. Yeah, I get it. I don't think it's in bad taste.
It may not make a mark on culture. That's the other thing. Again, it's just like, you know, the people really decide on these types of things. If the Sublime song sucks and it stinks, it's gonna be in the ash can of history.
I'm gonna give you guys, somebody out there, I'm gonna give you a hit video if you have like a music channel. Someone needs to make a video about how the other members of Sublime are a bunch of assholes. That's what you need to make a video about. Because those guys messed up RAS1 or RAS1. They messed up Rome. Like, they keep making these Sublime side projects. Like, they had Long Beach Dub All Stars, and then they ended and then everyone hated Long Beach Dub All Stars because, like, that's not Sublime. And then they're like, okay, cool, we'll go do Sublime with Rome. And then they left the guys that they carried along that way, and all the guys, everyone's like, oh, cool, Sublime with Rome's good. All those Long Beach Dub All Star guys are terrible. We hate them now. We like the new one. And then
all right, calm down, Kurt Loder.
they strung Rome around for years, and everyone hated
goodness.
him. And then they bailed on him for his son. I don't like those guys. Someone make a video about that. That's all I'm saying. Somebody make a video about that.
There's a reason MTV died.
MTV's still alive. That was bullshit. Isn't that the weird? That was weird too. How people like it became fact that MTV ended when there's still 9 MTV channels out there. I don't understand that one either.
Anyway, well, I mean, listen, AI. See, everybody says AI is taking over. I don't believe it's going to take over in a way that we see it. Obviously, it's going to take over in the way things are run, infrastructure, and that might be a dangerous thing because is AI going to be smarter than Generation Z? You know what I mean? Generation Z and what's the next generation? You know, what do they call it? Ayo.
Alpha.
Yeah, Alpha. There you go. Yeah. The way some of these kids are being raised, a lot of these children are being raised in this type of environment makes it very difficult for me when I grow older to look at my doctor the same. Like, how old are you, son? What you got going on? Like, did you graduate college or did you go to like AI University and learn your fucking trade?
It is
in your
weird, right?
bedroom?
Because at the same time, like AI might be able to like detect things better than it. You know what I mean? It's like a weird balance that they have to figure it
Right.
out.
Okay.
You know,
I give it, you know, it'll be ubiquitous. It's about to be ubiquitous now.
Touch me in a personal way. You never touched me before.
Etona Sharp super chatted $5. I for 1WLE come on new AI overlords.
We are going to fix the interrupt this 5,000.
No, it's because she misspelled welcome. So
nothing
we can do about that.
Damn, Honor.
Yeah. Everything was right except for
$5. Thank
you.
you.
Thank you very much, Regina.
We still need to fix the damn thing.
We can't fix it. That's the way it runs. What do you want me to do? That's what it's the same one every.
Get AI to fix it for us. How about that?
So before we move on here, I mean we are moving on, but like let's have a little intercept. So you gave me this video, and you want to set it up, Awful?
Oh yeah. I don't know if you've ever seen it, folks in the chat, or anybody else. Bryan Alvarez of Wrestling Observer fame, Figure 4 Daily, and Figure 4 online newsletter, is also a professional wrestler. Now, a lot of us have known this for a while, but he got back into the ring just last week. And let's take a look at our boy Bryan Alvarez and his salt and pepper hair and his cigarette jeans getting into the ring. Let's take a look.
Go, Bryan!
That's him, right? That's him coming up in the.
That's Bryan Alvarez.
You know what? He looks pretty athletic there, jumping up on that ring. I'll give him credit.
For 145 pounds, you can do such things.
Look at that. That's pretty
Go,
good.
Bryan!
That's not bad. I couldn't do that.
No. Blood on the dance floor.
My knee would pop the second it hit that mat.
Yeah. Cameraman would be covered in blood right there.
Hey, hemophilia isn't about external bleeding; it's about internal bleeding. That's like when I was in grade school. That was my number one line that I had.
Oh God, kept you away from the bullies. They all suddenly had empathy for you. Like, don't pop the little pimple. All right, anyway.
Leave me alone. I can have AIDS.
Yes. Oh my God. They have a pill for that now. Bryan Alvarez, worst fucking chair swing of all times.
Yeah, he's like, that guy definitely doesn't want bad coverage, right? Like that guy.
You could fly an airplane through that space.
Shop super chatted $5. Okay, dis. We all agree the jump was good, but he's no trick.
Oh my gosh.
No.
Don't get me started on what's going on with Trick right now. That'll be a Tuesday thing because we'll be here until 4 o'clock in the morning. If you get me on Trick and Seth and Sami Zayn, Boris, you're gonna want to tune into Toonie Talk this week because I have a lot of bad things to say about Sami Zayn.
Okay. Sad Sammy, huh?
I texted you about it, Awful. You
saw yeah. He wrote a War and Peace novel about Sami Zayn.
I am not happy. And remember, I was the one on Toonie Talk who would always defend Sami Zayn, and now here I am. I'm turned. I'm turned after Friday. But let's get back to this.
Oh shit!
No, we have to. We can't.
Yeah, let's start. He misses the chair shot by miles.
Here, you know what? Let me turn it down. We don't need sound for this. We don't need.
No, not really.
So let's turn that down here. Where is it?
He showed up in his New Balances and was just like, I'm going to get in there and I'm going to get a part of the action. But I like how you'll see later on in the video how Bryan Alvarez engages with the fans.
Yeah. Here, okay.
I was in San Francisco. I went downtown looking for a woman. I couldn't find no woman. I found a lot of men that look like women.
Atona Sharp super chatted $5. I see this is a vote for worst SmackDown ever.
Oh.
No, actually, I liked SmackDown. I just the Sami Zayn stuff. I have a lot to say about it. As a whole, I found the show fine. But anyway, so we'll take it back from the beginning. We'll do it without audio, so Awful can give his commentary.
There you are, Bryan Alvarez. What is he? 5'8", 5'9", maybe.
5'9", yeah.
Okay. Well, he steps into the ring. He didn't wipe his feet, by the way. Gives the
Jelly Roll wiped his feet, but but not
Bryan Alvarez, nah, he's gonna put that dirty shoe right in that man's mouth with a super kick, and he stands there and he's just like, "Hey, are people watching me? Get up off your feet." This is fucking Bryan Alvarez, the guy who critiques other professional wrestlers.
And
then, of course, Joey
What
the
was
Barber.
that? Wait a second.
Oh, I'll tell you what happened. He's got a taser, and he's tased the shit out of Bryan Alvarez. And has gone for the cover. The man's not even in the match, but the referee nonetheless counts to 3. And Bryan Alvarez of Wrestling Observer fame gets tased and pinned. And he sold it like he was fucking shot. I don't know what conference room this took place in, but
why can't these wrestling journalists just be wrestling journalists? Why do they have to be wrestlers? What's the point?
Tonight playing for the Pelicans, Skip Bayless. How is this possible?
Yeah, you're right. No other sport. You didn't see Joe or Jack Buck play, pitch for the Cardinals, right? Like you didn't see Harry Carey get on the stand for the Cubs. It's like
pitch a no-hitter.
Yeah.
Like, come on now. Like, and secondly, how is it that you think that your little wooden, like, get up off your feet was gonna somehow like spark the crowd into throwing their babies into the ring? It's the worst engagement ever for a person who critiques actual professional wrestlers. Like, this is haram, as they would say.
Yeah.
This should be illegal. Like, I know for a fact, I don't know about you, but I think I could be very charismatic in that ring, and I think I would know what to do. I can't tell you what I would do because I'd be giving away trade secrets. But I think it would be a lot better than what Bryan Alvarez was like, get on your feet. Like, no, it's not working. And then, of course, he takes a taser to the neck.
Here's the thing, okay? Regardless, if you're a wrestling journalist, no matter how famous you are, no matter how big you are, at most 40% of the audience is going to know you. At most.
Right.
Unless you are like associated with the company in other ways. Because even these small indie shows, a lot of the crowd are just people who saw that they're having wrestling down at the VFW. They want to go. They don't care. What company is this?
Who knows?
Yeah.
I was trying to find out who it is, but it doesn't even matter.
Okay, yeah. Is there something on the back of that thing there? The wolf piece? I don't know what that is.
The mouthpiece.
The mouthpiece. Okay.
I bet.
Well, I can't. I'm looking at it even smaller screen than you are because I'm looking at it on my production screen here. So we have no idea who this is.
He got no pop, by the way.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. No, but so they don't know who he is. So here's what you do: play a character. Be a heel. Be a bad guy. Get in the ring. Tell him, I am an experienced wrestling journalist. I know what real wrestling is, and this isn't real wrestling. This is garbage wrestling. And then you have the face come out and hit you with a chair, and then everyone cheer. That's how you get over in this crowd, right? Like, who babyface is Bryan Alvarez?
I once interviewed Masato at Corkin Hall.
Yeah. Don't you
this
know
place
who
is a dump. Yeah.
I used to date Maria. Well, I didn't, but I almost dated Maria.
Or how about this? How about not fucking do it? Because I think, listen, whatever credibility Bryan Alvarez might have cobbled together in his career, it's been all washed down the drain, at least in my eyes, by this. I couldn't stop laughing. I was like, this is ridiculous. How he thinks he can get away. Sure. Wrestling is camp. Yeah. It's tongue in cheek. It's just all in good fun. Yeah. But come on, my friend. Just be a part of the crowd. Okay.
Now, or who did it well, and I'm not even a fan of this guy, but JD from New York going in and being like the color guy is fine. There's nothing wrong with being the color guy if you're
but then he did that Mia Copa in the middle of the ring where he had his head down and his fucking goofy look like, I'm a dork.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean,
So-
yeah. I'm just talking about your role. Like that wasn't his role. That was what he had to do to get his job back.
Oh boy.
Atona Sharp super chatted $5. Bryan was like a black child in the city. No pop.
Oh
this
my gosh.
joke brought to you by Fat Albert and friends. I swear. 8
Wow. Oh, wow. All right.
I thank you, Regina. Awful. Would you like to comment? I clearly can't.
Listen,
so-
what the hell? That was funny. That is very funny. All right. But you can't use it twice. You know what I mean? You can't use
I don't
that
know.
joke twice.
Hey, we don't know.
Because
We
they'll
don't
be
know
like, well, what
I don't know
gives?
I don't know what Regina looks. I don't know if Regina. You know, if Regina's if Regina's probably okay with. You know, I don't.
Listen, don't take up for Regina. She's got her own agency. She said what she said. Let it just lay there.
You can comment.
I have no problem with
Regina
it.
can
Let me be the
comment.
first
I
to tell
can't
you.
comment on that. I'm just gonna go watch Scrubs because I'm white. That's what I do.
There you go.
That's what white people do. We watch Scrubs and listen to Sublime, and yeah, that's white people stuff. Thank you for the $5, Regina Sharp. We really
Thank you very much.
appreciate it. And yes, it was hilarious. That was the funniest super chat I've gotten in a long time. So yeah, I've actually done something. I mean, I haven't done the whole like been part of an angle thing, but I did have to get in a ring once during a wrestling show and kind of like get the crowd going.
Okay, you did?
Yeah, I did.
What'd you do?
I threw t-shirts.
Oh, God damn it. Danhausen?
Yeah.
Is that what you did? You did the
was the easy-
Danhausen gimmick?
It was the easy thing, right?
All right,
like
all right.
we were
Did you point out there and be like, you want a shirt?
we were yeah.
How
But
about you?
We were doing a thing where we were going to broadcast the next show live on the internet, and I was, you know, helping with the broadcast. I was like doing interviews, and
We got to find that video.
they said like it's gone, it's long gone. But they said, hey, can you like go and throw? I mean, unless you find it on VHS, that's how long ago this was. It was on, yeah, it might have been on BitChute actually at the time.
my Daily Motion.
It was that long, yeah, it was something like that. But they were like, you need to get out there and tell them that, you know, the next show is going to be online. And then we you know, I'm like, well, they're going to hate me. Like, they're not going to want to hear from me because I'm always sitting in the front row. They're just going to, and they go, here, take some t-shirts. So I got in the ring and I'm like, you know, I'd been in one wrestling ring in my life before that, and it was when I was like 7. So I'm kind of marking out and trying not to look like I am, you know, and like kind of bouncing on the ring and trying to, and then I'm like, hey, St. Louis, how you doing tonight? And then they're just like, yeah, like, I didn't know I was 20, I think. And then I'm like, here, t-shirts. And then I threw the t-shirts out in the crowd, and it was bad. It was bad. So it's
You should have been like, get on your feet, you agates.
I didn't want to be a heel because I wanted him to watch. So,
Fuck is wrong with y'all?
that was my problem, is that I had to I was responsible for something, so I couldn't really get in there. But have you ever been in a wrestling ring, an actual wrestling ring, Awful?
Yeah, I told you, with a band.
Oh, that's right.
Told,
I forgot about that.
They told us not to really, you know, do a lot of bouncing around because a lot of walking around because the ring was real bouncy. It would knock over, you know.
Those indie rings are pretty bouncy. That's I will say that. So
but yeah, there it is. Bryan Alvarez making a complete jackass of himself with
who is the
his
best
antics in the ring.
Who is the best jerk? We've now seen Alvarez, Sean Ross Sapp, JD from New York. Have we seen anybody else really involved in a wrestling angle or anything like that? Can you think of any?
We saw Dave Meltzer behind the AEW guardrail.
That's true. That's true. He fell asleep. What else did we?
That's right.
What's his name? The magazine Bill Apter used to go and present stuff to Hulk Hogan when he would like win heel of the year. Or
that was some
guy of the year or
classy
whatever.
shit.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
stuff. Yeah.
You know, he didn't get bonked over the head with his own microphone or anything like that.
Okay, so of the
maybe
three,
he did.
Of the three journalists that we've seen,
Sap. Wait a second. Are they journalists? We got to
That's
really.
what we don't have a better word
All
for
right.
them. You know, I mean, of the three wrestling journalists that we've seen involved,
Influencers.
Yeah. No, because then you have to put like all the, you know, like TNA signed that YouTube guy, and he's way better than either of those three. But who do you think who's the best one? Who did the best? Sean Ross Sapp, JD from New York, or Bryan Alvarez?
I'll tell you what. I'm going to give it to Alvarez.
Really?
Because the other two have had no fucking training at all. You know they have no athletic skill at all. And Alvarez at least had some training.
Okay.
And I saw a couple of Alvarez's matches. I'm not saying he's terrible. He's terrible here. But yeah, he's not that good, but he's tolerable.
He's fine.
You know, yeah, he
could be
fine.
a jobber or something.
Right. He fits right in with the indie style. How about that? Fits right the fuck in.
I was going to do if you go before the drama, I'd say JD from New York, because all he did was commentate. It wasn't until the whole drama happened that they started making him into a character. Paparazzi's a good word, Brad. Thank you. That's a good word for it. No, because they don't follow him around though, right? Isn't that kind of what paparazzi does? But if we're forgetting any journalists or wrestling media personalities who have gotten involved in wrestling, please absolutely let us know in the chat. But I think let me see what we're at 10:30. Okay, so why don't we take a real quick break here? I'll let you. So we're gonna try something new on this one. We're gonna pull up so this might be the thing that we put at the beginning of the show from now on. You know what I'm talking about? Awful, I'm sure.
Right.
Let me order everything correctly here because I want to get us to the side. Because watch what I did, Awful. You'll be very impressed.
Okay.
Look at that. Look at that. So, you know, hang out, talk about this stuff. Make sure you super chat. By the way, just to let you know, we're doing pretty good on our goal. Now, I wanted to get to 2,000 by April, by the end of April. I don't think we're going to get to 2,000 by the end of April, but I still think that we're doing, unless people just start going crazy.
I think we're doing fine.
I think we're doing pretty good, though. We'll be able to, honestly, one of us could probably buy a computer here very soon. Yes. And that will really move us towards what we need to do. So, yeah. And then stuff like what you saw earlier with the Slop segment won't happen anymore. So, but yeah, if you want to talk about this, if this inspires you to ask us any questions, go ahead and I'll be right back.
Play the music, my man.
It is playing.
Okay, sweet.
Oh, no, it's not. You're right.
I know it wasn't.
Because I switched scenes. There it goes.
Yeah, for those just hanging out right now, these are just various tweets that I picked up along the way that I thought were, I guess, mildly entertaining, something that you can look over while we do this little intermission here. There's our boy Air Gold, of course. Raw did around 3 million viewers worldwide over 7 days. Okay, pretty cool. I don't know if you heard this story. If Tony Khan had owned WWE instead of TKO, the company definitely wouldn't be going through its horrendous crisis. I'm sorry, but it's the truth. That's based on the story that I think Fightful put out, in which Tony Khan talked. Well, it was actually it was Brandon Thurston, in which he said Tony Khan and Base 10 company that he owns was going to try to buy WWE. Of course, there's Neckbeard, our boy Neckbeard. Shout out Neckbeard. Dear Tony, please hire Vince Russo. Please, I beg of you. I want to see the comparison of AEW's The Dying Days of WCW come full circle. This is based on a tweet from No DQ. Tony Khan quoted as saying, I think that Vince Russo is doing a tremendous job on JCW Lunacy, which I enjoy very much. So, yeah. Shout out Neckbeard. Kenny Omega recalls congratulating Cody Rhodes when his role as Guile in Street Fighter was revealed. Quote, I remember one of the first things I did when it was released that Cody was going to play Guile. I gave him a message and I said to him, hey, Codes, I just want to say congrats. Think I can get a part? I know the old me would have been just fuming. he would have been jealous. He would have been upset that you got this role, but I'm just excited and happy for you. Damn, Kenny Omega, what a jealous motherfucker. Yeah, I've seen negative discourse about Speedball. And of course, Speedball Mike Bailey responding on Twitter. Almost all of it is from accounts who almost exclusively do rage baiting and tribalism. And of course, his final advice to us, just ignore it, it will go away. Of course, AEW Dynamite drawing 765,000 viewers. How the hell did it happen?
You never touched me before. Atona Sharp super chatted $5. Yes, if Tony had bought the WWE, it would be going through a completely different, unrelated, and individual curated crisis.
Yeah, without a doubt. You got that damn right, Honor, because I don't think you get a TKO deal if Tony Khan's at the helm. Yeah, Michael Cole talks about being embarrassed by his botch call during the Sasha Banks and Bianca Belair match at WrestleMania 37. Quote, the WrestleMania where Sasha Banks and Bianca Belair headlined. First time two African-American women had headlined the main event at WrestleMania, and I screwed it up at the finish. I think he called them black bitches. I'm not sure. I think that's what he said. He was embarrassed. But anyway, yeah. Video of Sami Zayn winning the U.S. title on last night's SmackDown is getting more dislikes than likes on WWE's YouTube channel. The likes are 9,000, the dislikes are 15,000. The comments are filled with fans criticizing the decision, especially how Carmelo Hayes was handled. He was edged, and he did not get a happy ending. So he was handled very poorly. That's the best I got. I'm here all week. This shirt ain't it. If you've seen this shirt from Jacob Fatu on last night's SmackDown, I believe, F around and try us. Of course, there it is. That looks like it was made by a fucking fifth grader. Come on, Jacob. You should have really turned this one down. The look says it all, actually. Like, damn, how am I supposed to whip ass in this gay shirt? Sean Ross Sapp didn't know about Ciampa's debut, Will's return, Cope and Christian's return, or Kenny's return, but he got a title match result ready for SmackDown. You can't make this stuff up. Really makes you think. Yeah, I don't know if you've heard about it, but yeah, Fightful spoiled Sami Zayn's title win on Twitter, and people were not too happy about it. Speaking of shitty shirts, who done it? This is from shopaew.com. Who done it? Get the new Tony Storm, Who Killed Tony Storm t-shirt now on Shop AEW. Look at that. Who killed Tony Storm? In my view, pregnancy. But that's just me. What do you mean, A?
That's fine.
I know it's fine.
I'm not running this show, so you can say I can't.
Sean Ross Sapp of Fightful. This was during his whole soiree with dummies on Twitter. This was fun. YouTube placed limited ads, so I've taken our sponsor money, super chat money, and then rounded up and personally matched that amount myself to the National MS Society. Pat yourself on the back, Sean Ross Sapp. You've done a great job. It was also fun exposing the bad faith grifter. If there are other takers, contact him. So you can check out Sean Ross Sapp anytime and contact him if you want to fight. Another great tweet by Beardhausen, Beardhausen, so well-deserved in reference to Bad News Brown becoming part of the legendary Hall of Fame. I met Bad News Allen a few times when he used to work with Don Callis here locally at the end of his career. He could not have been a nicer man. Congratulations on your induction. Yes, Bad News Allen, Hall of Fame class of 2026 in the WWE. We got to take a look at some of his shoot interviews because they were phenomenal. He's got a lot of stories. Wasn't a big fan of Andre the Giant. Wasn't a big fan of Bret Hart.
Yeah,
love Stu.
That might be something that if we're doing shoot interviews, that actually might be something that we could add over on Tootie Talk. Because this week I do want to talk. So a little plug. I do want to talk about the Hall of Fame class this week on Toonie Talk. In addition to hearing me rant about Sami Zayn, you'll get that. So, Man, I got a lot. Man, the only reason I didn't cover it tonight is because I want to gather my thoughts. That's how mad I am about this. Like, I need to take time and gather my thoughts for this one, because I'm very, very upset about this. I mean, I'm not like physically angry. I'm not going to punch somebody, but you know what I mean.
You're not gonna make a spaces and divide your entire camp on Wrestle Collective. I'm sorry I had to bring that up.
You know what?
For those in the know,
since we're there already, why don't we get into one of our old friends here?
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about? Let me see. Is this the one here? No, is this it?
Mr. Nicebeard.
This is it.
I like that moniker for him, by the way.
I do too.
Mr. Nicebeard.
He has a very nice beard. So let's go back to so he visited so for those of you that are unaware, this is a big AEW fan who posts on Facebook quite a bit. We of course, as you can see in our disclaimer on our other screen, we don't want you to go after him or anything like that, but we just like taking a look at
Chris K, I tell you what, when I get my hands on you, I'm gonna eat your ass like a pot of collard greens.
At UN *** super chatted $4.99. Bad news was intimidating. I only wish WWE would show his match at WrestleMania 6.
Do they not show him and Piper anymore?
I'm not sure. I'm sure it's easy. You can watch it, especially on BitChute. I'm sure.
So, thank you very much, Ewan. So, for those that don't know, this is, like I said, this is a guy named Follow the Revolution. He has a nice beard. We like to say he has a nice beard, but he has a very non-tribalistic, right? How many times does he post that they don't want anything tribalistic? They don't want anything like that,
right?
On their site. So he went to Dynamite, and this was the post that he made the next day. Yesterday was an extraordinary experience. Should I have a voice for him? What's a good voice for him?
All right. Yesterday was an extraordinary experience that will remain etched in my memory forever. I had the pleasure of taking a huge bump, taken with Kenny and Swerve in a spirited manner, parentheses, sarcasm, laughing emoji, met exceptional talent, and connected with enthusiastic followers who acknowledged my presence.
I raised
my finger presence. and I said, acknowledge me and my nice beard.
To see someone.
Actually, isn't he from Canada? I may have to do it.
No, I don't think so. I don't think he is. Maybe he is. I don't know. Where was Dynamite this week? That's probably where he's from.
Yeah.
So, anyway, go ahead.
Dynamite was truly remarkable, and I'm at a loss for words to adequately express the significance. Every aspect of the night was nothing short of unforgettable, especially the smell. Furthermore, I extend my gratitude to my elite farm here on Honor the Elite, who kindly commented on my attendance on TV last night, which resulted in a tons of messages. Yes. In a tons of messages. So grand was it, I had to put the tons in plural. It is heartening to know that the positive community I have been building with positivity within the AEW sphere was in full effect last night. Yes, indeed. Oh, God.
It to be okay. Let's comment on this real quick. Dynamite's apparently like gaining momentum.
Yes.
I don't. I watched Dynamite a couple weeks ago. I don't understand how anyone could watch that show and be like, I want to see that next week. Like, that was just awful. But it's connecting with someone somewhere. So congratulations.
Do you believe the numbers?
I mean,
because I don't.
I think I would like to see quarter hours. I wish we could still have access to quarter hours, but
Brandon Thurston doesn't want to pay the $4,000 to get that kind of information.
Yeah, I don't blame
him. Check the numbers. It costs a lot to grab that information.
Yeah, And like I said, I don't blame him. And Tony's not going to give it to him. So
Yeah.
I can't. All I can look at is the number on the page, and the number's going up, and that's it's going to be interesting to see if they can maintain this momentum.
Yeah.
Although I will say it's kind of like all like SmackDown's been up, Raw's been up, TNA's been up. Everything's
Can they carry this through the summer though?
Yeah, I don't know.
Just as WWE, like, I mean, goddamn, NXT's not doing all that hot either. I think they were in the 500.
NXT is the only show that's down. It's the only show that's down. So I don't
Could
know.
it be that TNA took a chunk of their audience?
That I didn't even think about that. I really think it's more about Trick and Oba and.
Oh yeah, they've got no stars there. Anybody who thought that Ricky Saints was going to be something, that's not happening.
Well, I don't, dude. You have to give them time, though. Remember when Oba and Trick and those guys started, they
had a look, they had a presence, and I've always said about Ricky Saints or Ricky Starks or whatever you want to fucking call him, he has no presence. He looks like a fan. He's not going to be that guy. You could put a tan on him and wrinkle his face all you like, but it's not going to happen.
I wouldn't say they're building the brand around Ricky Saints either, though.
No,
but like he's kind of a background. Like, I mean,
they're throwing a lot of people in the pot and see who comes up on top.
Exactly, yeah. So it'll be interesting to see at the end who ends up being the guy that they. Because if I had to guess, I think that like Shiloh Hill is probably going to be one of them.
Mm-hmm.
I think they have a lot of they have a lot of faith in him, and I don't know. The girls aren't going to cut it. They just aren't. I mean, I know they're talented and stuff, but they're not Tiffy. They're not Rhea. You know what I mean? Like they aren't.
They're
the powerhouses that they were. So I don't know.
You're gonna have to get that Olympian in there.
They do. I think they already went through her already, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it'll be interesting. And they have a lot of guys in ID. So there was that, what was his name? I can't remember. There was a kid a couple months ago who looked really good. But anyway, let's keep going with this here. So he attended Dynamite. He posted a bunch of pictures. 55 pictures to be exact. There wasn't, no world exists where I was going to pull all 55 of these pictures.
Oh, see, we need to create that world, man.
Well, because after this, okay, so you have these pictures, and then you get a couple pictures where he was with
Can you name all four of those superstars there, Dis?
Okay, so Takeshita's on the top right, Speedball is on the top left, Wheeler Yuta is on the bottom left, and Orange Cassidy's on the bottom
Wrong, right. My friend. It's Nicebeard, 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 and Nicebeard. Okay.
You were so prepared for that. I'm impressed. Yeah, so he clearly was like hanging out by the AEW production truck and just got a bunch of pictures with these guys and
as they were coming out of their fucking Ubers.
Right. Man, I want to see, do I have the Okay, so we're going to go back. Okay, here. So he posted this the next day after he had gotten a little backlash for posting all this stuff. I'll let you do the voice here.
Neckbeard's got to him.
Yeah.
What's one thing that I realized light and day after this past Wednesday's Dynamite? AEW fans are true wrestling fans, and other fan bases will always speak moronic spins that only fits their narrative. This guy is awful.
This is why. Yes, this is why. If you want to know why we detest the mainstream, like the biggest AEW fans on the internet, this guy is why. Listen to that. Like WWE fans got crazy there for a while. I'm not gonna lie and say like WWE fans are, but you know what? They weren't like, there was never an aura of like I'm better than you about them, right? Like there was never a sense of like they actually thought that they were better than you. It was always kind of like, it was more like just like nerds, you know, that kind of stuff. It was it was never this like snooty, just like
make that a little bigger for me.
Oh, you want me to cover up the chat? I can cover up
Or
the chat.
Zoom.
I can do that.
There you go.
How's that?
Right there.
How's that?
There you go.
If you super chat
Best-
during this, I apologize.
Best thing AEW has ever done is shut up on the promotion that is decades in the biz. Sure, talent brings up the favorite 3-letter logo, but are we going to think about why? They're answering questions in interviews. There's that big difference between the two. I don't know what the fuck I just read.
I have no idea what he's saying. I literally I can't.
This is gonna be a tough one. Negative emotions emotions within lead to positive empowerment within AEW because they just prove the doubters. It's a win to me. Cool shit, honestly. It's always the same thing that I see. It's always in repeat mode. They get ratings one week and then they drop like a pebble the next week. Then they go up some more, and then we think that 765,000 people is a fucking success. Anyway, at least with the realistic wrestling fan, they always bring logical arguments. I'd rather take that any given day. Well, then you should come on to the This Is Awful show,
Yeah.
Mr. Nicebeard.
We had
we'll
whoop
whoop you up
Airgold
nicely.
on.
Yeah.
I gotta tell you, man. I gotta tell you, Mr. Nicebeard. Here's my thing, man.
Mr. Nicebeard.
People making fun of you doesn't automatically mean that they're bad faith or stupid. Sometimes they just think you're a douchebag, and you're coming across as a douchebag. And I have, I like I said, nobody from our community has ever gone after anyone from your community. So you can like do your whole grandstanding all you want and get on your soapbox about how terrible we are. But we've never sent anybody any hate your way. We've never.
How can text messages from strangers ruin your night?
I don't know, but
or
they
compel you to write 4 paragraphs.
He canceled.
Meanwhile,
he canceled a whole series because of Beard.
Yeah,
I mean he was doing a thing where he was posting videos of his followers.
He's got thinner skin than you. That's crazy.
I don't have thin skin. Do I?
I don't know.
Anyway,
your last picture, you were blue.
Ayo.
Anyway, yeah, I mean, our boy Mr. Nicebeard, and thank you to LK for this comment and this information. To get those types of pictures, you got to show up 10 hours before the show, and that's exactly what that fucker did.
It's if he was like 9. I would understand it, right? Like this is the thing that like Max wanted to do when we went to the WWE house show. He's like, "Can we get there early? Or I want to meet the wrestlers. How do I do it?" And I'm like, "Well, back when I was a kid, the way you did it was you showed up, but it wasn't 10 hours early. It was like an hour before the show.
Go back to those pictures.
What's that?
The pictures.
Go back to them.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay.
But you would hang out like an hour before the show. And you'd watch people walk in, or you'd hang out an hour after the show and you watch people walk out. But now that they don't do multiple house shows a day, it is like you have to get there 10 hours beforehand to get these pictures. And there he was, man. And if you go into the thing, he has pictures with Sting's kid. He has pictures with the 3 followers that saw him. There's 3 followers, by the way.
Right.
Of all the people, And by the way, this guy. Go ahead.
No. I was about to say, how crazy would it be if this guy had his like son or daughter there, and like she's a part of the picture, but he just completely cropped her out or cropped them out.
Do you think this guy has a kid? Do you really?
Hey, who knows? I've seen some. People have kids, man. People have children. So I can't really tell.
I don't even know what the joke would be. I was gonna say they be fucking, but that won't work. You got what are you gonna they be fathering? Like what's the joke there? But he had
if he does, he's cropped them out of the picture.
Right, yeah. No, but there's no kid. He's there. This Monchichi is there to
Would you like to ask a question right at this particular time? Would you like to do that?
Atona Sharp super chatted $5. Mr. Nicebeard uses his mouth prettier than a $20 lady of ill repute. Well, there's another log on the fire.
Thank you,
Regina.
Regina's on fire tonight.
Going blue tonight.
Yeah, I'm here for it. I am all the way here for it.
She's been studying Mr. Nicebeard's lips, apparently.
I mean, I get lost in his beard. You know, I bet
you do.
I love it.
It's like you get lost in Trick's dreads.
I have to grow mine at least an inch out before it looks that full. I can't get it that full right off the bat, you know. So it's impressive. It's impressive. So we do have this here. He was involved in a spot, and I love the way he just. Can you read this, or need to be blown up?
You may have to blow it up.
Okay, he was involved in a spot on the show, and I'll let you do your classic the classic Nicebeard voice that everyone demands now, the one everyone knows before. So go
Mr.
ahead.
Nicebeard. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
your famous character, Mr. Nicebeard.
Yes. This was simply fate. The fact that I secured the entire recording of this whole taking the spot from Kenny and Swerve on Dynamite was hands down the most fucking coolest experience ever.
Do you want to see the spot? Because I pulled the spot.
Is this the spot where Swerve farts in this man's face? And
Let's look at. Why don't we just look at it?
eyes rolled back in ecstasy.
Hold on, I'm gonna mute this. I'm gonna mute it. We don't need to hear him or the crowd. This one,
you don't have to hear his O sounds.
No, geez. But I do have to pull it up. So I was involved in a spot similar to this at one point. I did not post it on the internet and talk about how it was fate and speak about it like it was a religious experience the way that Mr. Nicebeard did. But let's take a look here.
Let's see how he honors the gods.
So, okay. This is him he's taking the video, right? So here's Swerve.
Right.
I didn't cut out the audio, that part though. You
didn't?
Audio? No. You can hear it. Hold on, ready? Wait. Farts are funny.
I guess so.
So here is, Kenny bashed him. Now here's what happens. Ready? Oh
boy.
Fate. That is fate. He was touched by God.
Fell right onto Neckbeard's hood. Almost bent his turgid chubby.
I can't express it. He described this as being fate. Like it was it was destined to happen ages ago by the gods of like that's what determined that Swerve's ass was going to fall on his face.
As they were coming down, he closed his eyes and stuck his tongue out.
He's
hoping to lick a back or an elbow.
Okay, so what's really I didn't pull this. I couldn't find this one again. I saw it one. I don't know if Beard posted or something. I couldn't find it before the show. But I guess someone was making fun of him for it. He goes, he was like, you were so excited by an accidental botch. And he's like, this wasn't just an accidental botch. You have no idea what you're talking about clearly.
This was like circumnavigating the Mecca. This was
a lot.
Like climbing the Rosetta Stone.
They knew centuries ago that Swerve's butt was going to touch my face. He was
Swerve's taint was on my kneecap.
Yeah, we're going to look at it one more time, and then I'm going to go back. Now that you have context, I'm going to go back and read the other one again because all that happens here. Like I said, there's Swerve's butt in his face. That's all that happened.
Yep.
And he gets back up and he does the spot. So that's all that happened. Okay.
He's not suing, by the way.
No. Let's go back and read exactly. Like I said, let's look at what he had to say here.
This was simply fate. The fact that I secured the entire recording of this whole taking the spot from Kenny and Swerve, taking the spot right in the face. They made a pearl necklace around this gentleman's neck. Like, what what's he talking? Take the whole while taking the spot from Kenny and Swerve on Dynamite was hands down, hands in my pants, the most fucking coolest experience ever.
Taking the spot, is that what they're calling it these days?
Taking the spot, yeah, right in the mouth.
Yeah. Hey man, I watched the video a couple days ago where this girl was taking the spot right in her face.
I bet.
It was so awesome.
Did you bookmark at this?
Yeah,
I bet you did.
That should be a term. Make that happen. Anyone who's listening to this, make that happen. It's called taking the spot now. So that leaves us. Thank you. By the way, thank you, Mr. Nicebeard, for the content. We really do appreciate it.
Yeah.
And we will see you in the future, I'm sure, because you keep.
Hope you had a good time at Dynamite.
I hope you did too. And hey, you know what? I'll say this. I hope I hope you got through the whole anniversary thing all right. I hope everything went well there. We don't, you know, because that's why we didn't cover him for a few weeks. Remember, is that there was a big anniversary coming up. So I hope that all went well. But we got one more thing, Awful.
Oh,
this
yeah.
that you've been waiting for the most. I have not seen 1 second of this video.
Really?
By cranking your knob just a little beyond the breaking point.
Atona Sharp super chatted $5. This spot was pointless and ugly. Like Rush's mom. Wait, that joke's for another show.
Heyo! You know.
But I'm tiss.
Thank you, Regina. Should we maybe like kind of give our oh wait, Beard posted something in the chat. I can't click it. Should we maybe talk about the fact that they built that entire Kenny and Swerve storyline? Like, we watched the Bryan Alvarez video on.
Of course
Tuesday.
Not.
We watched it on Tuesday where Bryan Alvarez was like, oh, okay, so Swerve didn't know he was number one contender, but then Kenny informed him that he was number one contender and said that he wanted to challenge him for a number one contenders match since he was already number one contender. And then Swerve had Kenny put his EVP status on the line and the whole thing. And then after that, Kenny won.
Yeah.
They went through all that and Kenny won. Why would you go? Why don't you just have a Kenny versus Swerve match for number one contender and Kenny wins? Why do you have to go through all of that to get there? Go ahead.
I'll tell you what. We'll let the chat decide. Do we want to talk Kenny or Swerve?
I know that was all I wanted to say.
Do we want to find out if Lex Luger and Stone Cold Steve Austin are secretly running the world?
No, that's all I wanted to say. I just wanted to get that out there into the world. I don't want to. I want to get your opinion on it. Move on.
I've got no opinion on it.
Okay, you didn't watch Dynamite like I did. Remember, Jake
again,
forced me to watch Dynamite.
I know. You're still going through this therapeutic process where you have to purge. Like, did you remember the opening of Dynamite? Can you believe that? Listen,
I'm having
can.
PTS Dynamite over here.
Yeah, holy shit. I think I said it last time on the show. Like, oh, so you're just gonna purge your thoughts about what just happened?
I'm starting the video, but I'm
okay, sweet. It got dark in here. Couldn't see it for a moment, but yeah. So yeah, I guess we'll get into this. I was on BitChute the other day because a friend of mine was just like, remember BitChute? And I was like, holy shit, I do remember BitChute. So I happened to come across this particular video, and I swear to God, the only thing I typed in the search bar was WWE. And this was the video that had the most views. It had like 10,000 views. But if anybody from old YouTube lore remembers, there used to be a channel called Russian Vids in which this gentleman would opine about conspiracies that would be taking place in the world. And in this particular video, he talks about the WWE secretly being a part of the Illuminati.
Okay.
And how professional wrestlers, namely Stone Cold Steve Austin and Lex Luger, are helping to aid society down the path of demonic Satanism. But it's so funny because some of the things in this video, it just speaks to me because, like, as someone who kind of delved in the conspiracy theory, this is the most disjointed video you'll ever see about anything having to do with the Illuminati. And hopefully you'll enjoy what you see tonight.
First off, I'm going to give a quick thing in the chat. I'm seeing a couple people getting a little trolly in the chat, so kind of chill. Okay.
What are they saying? What's going on?
I don't want to get one guide here, so I'm not going to let it take over the show.
Right.
I am gonna, because I have no way to say it otherwise except on here. When you first sent me this video, I thought it was going to be John Pee Wee Moore. Do you remember John Pee Wee Moore?
Now, who might that be?
He was an ECW referee.
Okay.
Who, after ECW ended, he started talking about how WWE was being funded by the United States government as a propaganda front for the United States of America to push how to teach kids to be pro-war, and about how Vince McMahon was wrapped up in the Illuminati. Did a whole lot of videos about that, and maybe if this goes over well, we'll look into that in the future, because I have a lot of videos from John P. Moore saved on my YouTube. So
I bet you on VCR tapes as well.
No. Although they were released, he did do shoot interviews. That was his thing. He would go and work, like he would get gigs at indie companies and do shoot interviews for them that they could release, and they'd sell them. And so there's a ton of shoot interviews out there. But yeah, we need to. We'll look into that at some point. But I turned the music off like I'm supposed to, and now we're going to check out the conspiracy theory stuff. Where'd it go? There it is. Okay, here we go. And start over. Should be going here. And it's not. Oh, yeah, that's why. Okay. There.
As far as Stone Cold Steve Austin and Lex Luger are concerned, I want to mention one thing. For those that are watching this.
Oh, I sped it up. Sorry, guys. I sped it up.
He sped it up, folks.
So it's a little squeaky, but you can still understand him. I forgot that OBS speeds up, actually increases the pitch when it speeds them up. So not like the other stuff. But here you go. Because this video is 21 minutes long. That's why I sped it up.
Well, we can fast forward through a lot of things. I mean, but there.
Tell me when I can fast forward.
Sure.
I haven't seen a second of this. So
fans understand. I've been a wrestling fan going back in time to the 80s. I've been to many events at the San Francisco Cow Palace.
So of course, this conspiracy theorist is a former wrestling fan. He's just really setting that up.
WCW and WWF, the Henry J. Kaiser Arena, even the very last WCW appearance downtown San Francisco at the Civic Center. I've been to pay-per-views such as Super Brawl at the Cow Palace.
Conspiracy, Mark.
I guess we could probably fast forward through this part, right, where he's just talking.
Yeah.
But a wrestling fan.
He goes on to talk about how this gentleman here and Stone Cold Steve Austin do an hour-long interview, and one of the first things he points out is their handshake.
Let's take a listen.
Of course.
Go ahead.
No. Of course they're going to show the Illuminati handshake, and if you're not familiar with it,
they do. Okay, awesome.
Oh yeah.
This guy Michael Chavallo, who does an interview with Stone Cold, conducted a few years back. Just listen to what he says, but before I even start the video, just notice what he's wearing here. None other than the Freemasonic square in the compass.
He got that off of a 480p video and was just like, yeah, that's got to be an Illuminati. That's got to be the Freemasonic symbol.
One of the top ones, Ric Flair, Hulk Hogan, being at the top. I understand how he gets this interview.
Turn this up.
Basically, this interview runs for about 1 hour. Just take a listen and take a look at what's taking place here at the very start of this interview.
To Stone Cold Steve Austin. Stone Cold Steve Austin, thanks for joining on the Blisters.
And there you go.
That's
right
as loud
off
as it
the
goes,
bat.
by the way.
See the Freemasonic handshake. Taking a closer look. See a man like Stone Cold Steve Austin, who's supposed to be a tough, rugged guy. And why is he shaking hands like that? For those that don't understand Freemasonry, here is a typical handshake that someone does. Here is
whenever you have a cursor that's got a yellow circle around it, you best pay attention.
Over the hand in that position, just like Stone Cold Steve Austin does right here.
Okay, wait. Let's look at the. Okay, so he's saying that this is he saying that this is the Masonic handshake, or is he saying that the other handshake?
He's saying that this is the Masonic handshake. He was going to show us a normal handshake that was done with the Queen, and then he was going to show a Russell Brand video picture. There you go,
Russell
right there.
Brand and the Illuminati. When did
Listen, anybody who's famous is a part of the Illuminati, apparently, and anybody who does the thumb firmly pressed upon the four fingers knuckle, you are part of the Freemasonic Lodge of whatever the fuck, apparently.
The thumb.
But see how they have to cross these bridges, like, see? Don't you see? They shook hands. He's got to be a part of the New World Order. Could you imagine them inviting Steve Austin to all like the secrets?
You know what? Oh, here we go.
This time, there's going to be no mistaking what's going to happen. I'm going to come on you like nobody's ever come on you before. No baby doll at your side. Nobody to run distractions for you. Just you and I getting it on like two men should do.
Atona Sharp super chatted $5. Austin is looking at that hand like, what the asterisk is this bald emp doing here?
Is it a British thing? Maybe, like, is it maybe just like a Brit? I don't know.
Masonic handshake.
Okay, so what? Let's lay the groundwork here. Awful.
Sure.
Do you think the Illuminati is real?
Are
you willing to say that on a podcast?
Yes. Not in that name. I'm sure they've come up with a few other variations of whatever you want to call it, but yeah, I do believe that there are, secret societies that plan out events, plan out issues for like the next 20, 30 years. The most egregious example that I've ever seen, I mean, it's indisputable. That's the thing. I like conspiracy facts, like the project for a new American century that was written in 2000, just 1 year before 9/11, all of that has come to pass. Like, that's indisputable evidence. But something like this, where a gentleman maybe in his living room or his bedroom, and he comes up with a video and he's just like, you know what? I think we'll make a video about Stone Cold Steve Austin.
What's the
being Illuminati?
What's the meeting that they do every year in California where they have
the Bilderberg meeting?
Yeah. They have where it's like everyone's like, oh, that's not true, and then like somebody filmed it, and it's like, oh, I guess it is true. It
is true. Or Bohemian Grove, you might be talking about.
Bohemian Grove, that's it.
Bohemian Grove, yeah. Alex Jones broke that story long ago.
I also I think that it ends up being okay. You look at the whole thing, like people always thought like elites were drinking babies' blood, right? But then it came out later that rich people do get injections of younger blood
adrenochrome and all that other nonsense.
Right. So it's
it's a variation. It's like it's never on the nose. It's just like you're close, but we don't. We do plasma. You know what I mean? Like,
right. It's like
not really blood.
It's like the rumors are so ridiculous that you're like, oh, there's no way that's true, and then you find out, well, there's some truth to it, So I don't. But here, let's get
back to that position, just like Stone Cold Steve Austin does right here. The man conducting the interview. Interesting enough, take a listen to the very end of this interview. What is said. I'm not gonna play the whole interview. I'll include a link to the full video in the description box.
I'm not going to give you the whole hour. I'm not going to give you context.
What Stone Cold Steve Austin says.
I'm going to pick and choose.
At the very end of the interview.
Let's slam together. Look forward to that. Thanks for a hell of an interview. That's probably the best interview anybody's ever given to me, and I appreciate it.
Sure does. This is the Brotherhood. These two being Freemasons. Of course he's going to say that.
Mm-hmm. He said, wait. He said that's the best
good interview
anyone's ever given me, and I appreciate it. And that means he's in the Illuminati.
That means he is secretly planned the Iran war. That's what that means. Stone Cold fucking ready to invade the Middle East.
Why are we looking at Russell Brand again?
Because Russell Brand over here, he's got the number 33 on his wrist. And of course, 33 symbolizing the age in which Jesus was supposedly killed. And so they believe that the highest order in Freemasonry is the number 33.
But isn't Russell Brand? Isn't the whole thing with Russell Brand like he does believe in this stuff and he tries to expose it?
I don't know.
I thought that
Maybe
was the whole
so.
thing
Or he's
with
got
Russell
33
Brand.
kids. It could be one or the other.
I don't know.
I know
But
Russell
you ought to
Brand.
see the tie-in with the 33 and how this young man or old man or whoever does this video, how he ties this in. It's hilarious.
Of course, made the same exact basic handshake with the Queen as Stone Cold did with the interview. Understand these are all Freemasons. You see the number 33 tattooed on Russell Brand's wrist. This, of course, is a mockery of Christ, who was crucified at the age of 33. This is why the highest degree in the Scottish Rite of Freemasonry is 33, or out of chaos. Just a closer look at that tattoo of 33 and the opening of Russell Brand's videos on YouTube.
Now, does that 33 look familiar? Wait till he ties this in.
You know what's sad, awful? If I wasn't doing this, like if we ended the show right now, we're like, oh, we're out of time. I would finish this video on my own.
Yeah, that's why we want everybody to come on in and sit back, drink something, roll something, and watch this video with us. This is awful right
I gotta
now.
find out what's going on here.
The collar and the tag of 33.
Fall into a rabbit hole.
What's this dog? What's going on? What is this?
You talked over it. I don't know.
I'm gonna watch. Man, I gotta go to BitChute now.
Masonry is 33, or out of chaos. Just a closer look at that tattoo of 33. The opening of Russell Brand's videos on YouTube. He displays this dog, the collar, and the tag
it's
of
the
33.
opening to Russell Brand's video.
When it comes to WWE wrestling, as I mentioned many times in the past, there's no E in the logo, and there's a reason. You flip that logo side.
That is the best, yo. I saw this and I had to laugh. I was just like, see, if I had like literally nothing going on in my life, I would believe every frame of this video.
Oh my God, this is the best thing you've ever shown me, awful.
Look at what he did.
I'm so glad we saved this. I'm so glad.
This is incredible.
Just take a look at the championship belt itself on the Rock. You see him displaying it. You can clearly see that 33.
You can't unsee it.
Sharp super chatted $5. So, I've been wondering, if these guys are all Freemasons, is there a group of Masons that charges? Asking for a friend, 8
I think it's $14.99 a month. Thank you, Regina.
Give him 7 or 5 million viewers on Max.
So there is a definite reason they don't have WW and the E there. Don't think for a second there's any other reason. The entire
no other reason.
Yeah. I love it. He goes, don't think for a second.
Oh my gosh, this video was made like recently. I mean, Seth Rollins
kind
is
of.
in it. Like, I mean,
I think it was made in the last 7 years.
It clearly wasn't made when BitChute was a prominent video.
When has BitChute ever been prominent?
Before YouTube existed, right?
Maybe.
reason is Vince McMahon. Of course, being a billionaire is part of that club. Take a look here at Donald Trump, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and Vince McMahon all together. How obvious can it be?
Right.
And of course, Stone Cold Steve Austin, before he made it big.
Dude, how obvious can it be, guys?
Hey, you listen. The second I saw this picture, I was just like, "Oh my god, those devil worshiping, baby eating motherfuckers!" I can't believe it.
Remember when this picture was taken? Donald Trump was the apprentice guy,
Yeah.
right? That's what Donald Trump was known.
Everybody loved The Apprentice.
Everyone loved The Apprentice, but he was drinking baby's blood. That's what he was doing with The Apprentice.
Basically, was a mid-carder in WCW and WWF, now WWE. Let's take a look.
Wait. Is he saying that he was a mid-carder in WCW and then he joined the Illuminati when he went to WWE?
Yes, he took the oath.
When you go to WWE, you have to, that's when you have to start sacrificing things, and that's when okay. Vince gets to have his way with you, and
At the interview that propelled him to a superstar, and he was rewarded for basically selling out here. Take a listen to what he says.
Because it's satanic.
To Jake the Snake Roberts during WWF programming. Again, this is what made him a big star and propelled him to the top.
I ain't got what it takes anymore. You sit there and you thump your Bible and you say your prayers, and it didn't get you anywhere. Talk about your Psalms, talk about John 3:16. Austin 3:16 says I just whipped your ass.
There you go, mockery of the Bible.
Mockery
love in WWE with Vince McMahon being a Freemason. Completely sold out. And of course, known as Stone.
You know what's funny is I actually remember at the time there was a whole movement of preachers who were saying like Austin 3:16 actually brought more people to their church.
Yeah, wasn't it the Godfather, Steve Richards, and Victoria?
Yeah. Yeah, it was a whole thing where it was like people were interested in finding out why they said 3:16, and they looked into it, and I it wasn't very good. It was if you can no sell half of my jokes, I can no sell one of yours. Okay,
anyway, you were saying.
No, but no, I remember there was a whole thing where there was like a news story going around at the time where like there were preachers talking about how we've had a lot of kids come in and ask what the 3:16 thing means, and it's brought people to the church. So I maybe they were part of the Illuminati too. Maybe I just don't understand this whole thing totally.
Cold Austin 3:16, of course, a mockery of John 3:16. Millions and millions of T-shirts have been sold.
So
just like
this guy believes that Stone Cold Steve Austin beat Jake the Snake Roberts at King of the Ring,
right?
And immediately gave honor to the dark, hoary host of the netherworld.
Boris in the chat said, "Was this video a Tony Khan presentation?" Thank you.
Hey, it might be Coach Tony K.
Hey yo. Nice to see some friendly fire going out by Boris. I appreciate that.
Here in Austin 3:16, what do you see here?
You gotta pull out the pointer with the yellow circle around it to show Austin 3:16. Nobody would have seen that otherwise, man. Good job.
Now look at this.
It looks like basically a cross right under where it says Stone Cold, and of course the skull. Basically a reference to Skull and Bones. Let's take a look here as well. Another version of a shirt from Stone Cold Steve Austin 3:16, Venom and the Snake.
Isn't that a Mario character, by the way?
Game. Again, the cross in the middle. Got the Xbox and 360. This is coded for 666.
Wow, he's got it all figured out.
Wait. Because the
Xbox. If you count the teeth, there are 33 teeth. One extra tooth for Satan.
He found like the one like, by the way, I don't even think this is a real cover. If you look at the corner, it says rating pending. I know this wasn't the cover for WWE 13. Maybe it was like some weird special edition, but if you look, it's obviously Photoshop. Like, look on the left. There's space left on the side. So what is he even talking about here? Like,
listen,
he's
saying
go ahead.
Stone Cold runs the Fed.
Oh, okay. And Xbox 360 and everything is all the devil. That's
all.
all
360. This is coded for.
It's all demonic. Damn it.
So we'll take a look at this action figure again. Millions and millions
of
kids play with these toys.
Millions.
Skull and Bones and the mockery of the Bible with Austin 3:16. I'm going to cover more of this on part 2.
What does it say on the back of his vest? Jesus is fucked.
Brock Lesnar. Very interesting. This is all going to make sense to those that understand the flat earth and the dome. Take a listen to what Brock Lesnar said. And again, I'll play this more on this topic on part 2 of this video.
Oh no, part 2!
Only because I think.
Oh, this is hilarious.
I feel like I'm in this dome and I'm protected. I feel like I'm in this dome and I'm protected. I'm in this dome and I'm protected.
There you go. For those that understand.
Proving that Brock Lesnar lives on a flat earth.
I love it.
Because Brock Lesnar has just admitted that he lives in a dome.
I love when conspiracy theorists play like the dumbest thing and they go, see?
Yeah. There you go. What more proof do you need, damn it?
How can it be any more clear than that? And this is coming from someone who is gladly going to hunt for Bigfoot as I get older. Okay, like
God,
I totally buy it. Like, I love conspiracy theories, but man, you get a little far.
Flat Earth And also, of course, in the background, again, Austin 316 with a Skull and Bones reference. Now, moving along here to more occult when it comes to WWE. Let's take a look here, going back in time to Strike Force. With Tito Santana and Rick Martel.
Strike Force.
I just got jump scared by Tito Santana.
Rick Martel and Tito Santana secretly devised the Iran-Contra affair.
Now, okay, is he going to say, like, this is SS, or is it...
You see the dual lightning bolts on their shirts. Understand,
there you go.
They're told to wear these shirts. I'm not saying they know anything about what's taking.
I am not saying that Tito Santana worships the devil, okay? I would never.
What I am saying is that he wore.
Antona Sharp super chatted $5. And remember, people, Double J Jeff Jarrett got fired over the Austin 316 coincidence.
Yeah!
Not 8p.
I guess, yeah.
Man, I'm on fire right now. Tito Santana, you devil-worshipping piece of shit. I'm going to come after you. And Rick Martel, don't even start with me. I am in.
Don't even start with arrogance, one of the 7 deadly sins.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. You're blowing my mind right now.
Getting fucked up. Strike Force. Force. What is force? What is a strike?
Remember, Tito Santana's finishing move was called the flying forearm, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't really know where it's going with it. Is 4 a bad number? Can you connect that to something?
Forearm has 7 letters.
Okay.
And if you add fucking 3
How many,
to it,
wait, FLY,
get 10.
Flying is 6 plus 7
Right.
plus 4. What do you get?
I don't know. What do you get?
6 plus 7 plus 4? You get 11.
Oh, shit.
We all know. I don't know.
You put a 9 in front of that, we are in trouble.
That's a good point. Oh, my gosh. I can't believe I forgot about that. And Tito Santana won his Intercontinental title in his 9th year as a professional wrestler.
Place here.
So.
Just actors, basically wrestlers. Take a look here again for those that understand what the lightning bolt represents. It's from the Bible in Luke chapter 10, verses 18, where Jesus stated he beheld Satan falling from heaven as lightning. So you understand.
Wait. Okay, wait. If you were going to go with lightning bolt just being evil, but if you're just like, it was mentioned in the Bible once, so it's bad. Like, you can't do that.
And lo, there became a strike force who beat Demolition for the World Championships. They came with thunderous applause.
What the lightning bolt represents is a representation of Satan. Just like with power and glory.
Oh, wait! Slick! I knew it!
Yeah.
Why are we looking at power and glory? This tag team was together
He'll explain
for
it.
8 months. Are we really going to talk about power and glory?
Hey, bro, but their finishing maneuver was incredible.
1,000%. Love power and glory. I just don't know how they can be
Their
connected.
finisher.
I just don't know how they can be connected to the
Jesus stated he beheld Satan.
Listen
falling
to the
from heaven
Russian
as
vid
lightning. So you
guy. He's going to
understand
tell you.
what the lightning bolt represents. It's a representation of Satan. Just like with power and glory, another reference to the Bible from Matthew, where it talks about after tribulation, with the return of Christ, he will appear, Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory. So you understand.
That's right.
Oh, of course.
And with Slick.
Oh, and there's a lightning bolt. Oh my gosh.
Another lightning bolt.
Oh my gosh. What are the words?
And a mamser in the middle, apparently.
I am on the edge of my seat.
This McMahon who put together these characters.
Wait, was there like some kind of code? Oh no, that was the Bible. Never mind.
Get the power and glory in the lightning bolt. Basically mockery. To continue on to understand more about the lightning bolt. Taking a look at head booker for WCW, Kevin Sullivan.
Yep. You goddamn right. Kevin Sullivan. Take a look at Kevin Sullivan here. He's got lightning bolts too.
Wait. Out of everything that Kevin Sullivan did, that's what you're gonna go on?
Yeah.
The lightning bolt.
Chris, can I tell you what?
WCW.
When I get my hands on you, I'm gonna eat your ass like a pot of collard greens.
Atona Sharp
Oh my God.
chatted $10. Satana is actually the female form for Satan in Latin, and the female Satan is Lilith, and Lilith is a woe man, and Dr. Death couldn't find any woe men, only long-haired men.
Oh my gosh. Wouldn't it have been great if it would have played that sound bite when we did it? Thank you.
I was looking for a woman.
I'll tell you what, guys. I want more conspiracy theories in the chat. Let's keep them coming. I will sit here. I will sit here all night and listen to your conspiracy theories if I have to.
Oh man.
Of all the things you're gonna go after Kevin Sullivan for, who by the way was in WCW, not W, but anyway.
You see the lightning bolt symbol here? And of course, who owned and controlled NWA and WCW wrestling was none other than Ted Turner, of course.
Okay, I'm not going to argue with that. Ted Turner was probably,
right.
Okay, yeah.
Might be the only factoid in this fucking video.
yeah, absolutely, 1,000%. Ted Turner was worshiping the devil and doing that.
I thought you were talking about him owning NWA. Go ahead.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. But I mean, I don't want to go in Ted Turner's basement. Right. That's all I'm saying.
Taking a look at this press conference.
Okay.
The Beast, Hulk Hogan, and Ric Flair. So you understand the connection here with the Elite, with Vince McMahon owning WWF.
Oh, wait.
I don't know what he's going to say, so I don't know what to presume.
Okay. I want to take a shot here. Okay, so Vince McMahon gave him Hulk Hogan as some sort of sale or a trade. And remember when I said I was going to fast forward through this? We're not fast forward. I'm listening. I'm zoned in. We are doing part 2 in the
now called WWE, and Ted Turner owning NWA, which was later turned into WCW. Okay. You see the connection here? Both wrestling federations are owning.
Ted Turner didn't own NWA. I'm sorry, Mr.
WCW. I know. Actually.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Mr. Russian. Well, no, if he's going to actually be 20 times, I can actually have
come on you before. No baby doll at your side. Nobody to run distractions for you. Just you and I getting it on like two men should do.
Atona Sharp super chatted $5. Ted Turner was married to the devil. Never meet Jane Fonda. Never.
Now I want to know if Regina Sharp Jane Fonda.
I'm sure she did. It sounds like she did.
It sounds like she did. But yeah, no.
Does she have fangs, Regina?
I'm just gonna say he had me. He like when someone says a fact that I know is false, then I'm like, oh gosh, man. Now I can't believe
the entire argument. so you were on the road, huh? You were on the cusp of belief.
I was like, yeah, man.
Until I found out.
Yeah, Paul Roma, sure, man. Yeah, I got you. But when he
I'm
said,
there. I'm still here.
And then he said Ted Turner owned NWA, and I'm like, oh no, it's
damn it.
Controlled basically by Freemasons. You can look here again at Kevin Sullivan with the X on the forehead. Of course, a reference to Satanism. Okay. Let's take a look here at Hulk Hogan again with.
Was that Oliver Humperdinck?
Yeah, what did that have to? What did his Florida stuff have to do with anything?
He's just saying like he was typically he was generally a devil worshiper.
There was wrestling stuff. I don't know.
Right. You could see the cross on his forehead.
Regina
Does this man look like a man of God to you?
Regina says she's under NDA about Jane Fonda. Damn it. We'll never know.
Of course, a reference to Satanism.
Woman looks good there. I gotta say, woman down here, she's looking nice.
Mm-hmm.
She was a lovely lady. Oh, is he gonna talk about that? Is he gonna talk about that? Awful? Does he get into that?
I don't want to spoil anything.
Oh man, now I'm excited.
Look here, Hulk Hogan again with the lightning bolt symbolism.
Answer a question right at this particular time. Would you like to do that?
At George Captor super chatted $6.66.
What
makes sense?
What? What's this? Ban him.
Thank you, George, for that oddly specific number.
It just happened to be the change he had in his pocket. Who knew?
Of course, HH is basically 88, just like 88 miles per
hour. Okay, wait. Oh,
no. See, you gotta let him.
I gotta back up.
You gotta let him cook.
Of
course, a reference to Satanism. Let's take a look here. Hulk Hogan again with the lightning bolt symbolism. Of course, HH is basically 88, just like 88 miles per hour in Back to the Future. It's all about the occult of HH with Carl Hitler as well. Again with the lightning bolt, like I said. Another reference.
Just when I think I'm out, he pulls me back in.
Oh, yeah. He got you with the old 88 gag, huh?
I I didn't even think about HH being 88.
Crazy
Totally
88.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. And it looks like an H, okay? It's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
That's all you're saying?
On his do-rag, just a closer look. Now, getting back to WWF when it comes to, as I mentioned many times, with the connection with 1911 and Vince McMahon with WWF programming. You see these wrestlers here, and of course, these names for these teams, Demolition and Twin Towers, they're not conceived by these wrestlers. These are just basically like...
Oh, my gosh.
Yes, he's going there.
Oh, my gosh.
He's going to take it there.
Oh, my gosh.
He's going to take it there. We know where he's going to take it.
WWE demolished the Twin Tower. Oh.
Wow. Like I said earlier, there's basically just actors playing the roles that are given to them.
We just have to pull
named Demolition going against a tag team named the Twin Towers. And of course, for those that have watched WWF programming back in 1989, you'll know that Demolition always beat the Twin Towers. So you see the
always.
They also had a tag team that was very short-lived. It was called Sandy Hook. And
when The Undertaker was originally supposed to come out of the egg, he was going to be called Columbine. I don't know if you knew that. And they're all Jews.
People, look between the lines, okay?
Okay, this is fantastic. I love you, Awful. This is the best
connection. Those on the inside with Vince McMahon, knowing about the Twin Towers coming down prior to happening. This is called, again, predictive programming. Planting a seed in the mind.
Yep.
Predictive programming.
Of mockery. And interesting enough, take a look at what this fan is holding up during a live event.
That fan knew it.
Super chatted $5. Millhouse voice asterisk. We're through the looking GL asterisk asterisk people.
Glass.
The looking glass.
I cannot believe this fan knew it. This fan predicted 9/11.
Wow, now look at that.
Wow.
You know who that is right there on the side there?
Over here?
Yeah, that's Larry Silverstein. See, if you know, you know. But anyway, yeah, this is a ridiculous. This video, it's just like, it embodies the word. Now, listen, I have seen some conspiracy theory narrations that are phenomenal. And I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not taken in by, bullshit. But there's some great conspiracy theorist videos. This isn't one of them. This embodies everything wrong with conspiracy videos.
Look, I respect the ability to find exactly what you're looking for. You know what I mean? Like, how far did you have to dig to find this?
He went through all of his Superstars of Wrestling tapes.
Yeah. Nuts.
TV taping Demolition will topple the Twin Towers. Of course, we're going to spotlight this. Again, it's all about planting a seed. Taking a closer look at Demolition, the tag team itself. Of course, a creation.
I'm surprised he didn't put out the picture that famous meme
just like more recently
of Hulk Hogan
tongue sticking out the double.
giving the leg drop on the Twin Towers.
Yeah.
Like, see, this is what the TV wouldn't show you.
Okay, now here's Randy Orton give the sign of the devil while he's sticking out his tongue. Okay,
this all is a reference to the goddess Kali, with her sticking her tongue out. Taking a look.
You couldn't make the connection, bro.
Wait. How does that have to do with? How does that have to do?
Listen, man.
No, I mean, how does that have to do with the Illuminati?
The great Kali has 4 arms. All right, dude.
Are we just saying that every non-Christian religion is Illuminati now? Is that
That's exactly what the hell I'm saying, man?
Okay. Fair enough.
You think Kali's gone to heaven?
WWE
She's got a head in her hand, dude.
A wrestler named Dalip Rana. He went by the name the Great Kali. Of course, him being Indian, a reference to Kali. Basically, the same name. Felt a little bit different.
Wait, did he say that him being Indian was a reference to Kali?
And also the name, the Great Kali. Yes, that's exactly what he said, and he's sticking to his guns.
Isn't he just Indian? Like what? Is every
Listen here,
Indian
Dis.
person
Don't
a
think
reference?
another second about it.
I'm sorry.
The same.
I'm sorry.
Understand this is all about mockery when it comes to the Bible. And like I said it many times, these so-called elite know the Bible inside and out. In Isaiah 57:4, whom are you mocking? Against whom do you open your mouth wide and stick out your tongue? And there you go. That's why they do what they do.
Mm-hmm.
Are you not children of transgression, the offspring of deceit? Again, just taking a look here at more wrestlers. The Undertaker doing the same thing.
He was a world champion, wasn't he?
This is a forum.
Are they really just gonna go through every wrestler who stuck their tongue out now?
He just might. He's a little light on evidence, so he's got to pull from the ether.
Is he gonna pull Jelly Roll? Jelly Roll's son last night stuck his tongue out at Kit Wilson. Is that part of it?
Yeah, that means the warble lasted another 6 months.
Yeah. Not just, of course, wrestling. Take a look at Miley Cyrus doing the same thing with her tongue sticking out. There's always a reason.
She's a professional wrestler too, remember?
A backstory, and even her hairstyle, the two little devil horns basically being represented in the very front. More of the same here, as you can see.
Could you imagine going through life like this, bro? Like just walking through your daily life and like the whole time you've got the glasses on from fucking They Live, like the whole time.
Wait. So you have to find pictures of people sticking their tongue out. And I said it the way my nephew said it when he was 7. Sorry, sticking their tongue out, and you pick Miley Cyrus, Undertaker, Demolition, and Juliette Lewis.
Yeah.
For some reason.
That you respect me.
Atona Sharp super chatted $5. Stop using them brain parts. Start using them feels parts.
Yeah,
I think you're mistaking my amazement for denial. Like I am like, when you hear me, I am not challenging. I am realizing that is a totally different thing.
Mm-hmm.
What
does your heart tell you,
right?
Akadis?
That's Juliette Lewis, right? That's
yes.
Okay.
And she had a major influence on how Demolition was going to bury the Twin Towers.
Right, yeah, because she was in Big Daddy, and I believe that
Right.
came out in 2001. So yeah, obviously.
There you go.
Ascension, of course, means to rise, as in Jesus rose to heaven.
Ascension.
Yeah.
More mockery. You see, of course, the Illuminati eye in the pyramid. Of course, again, a Christian.
Well, yeah. I mean, okay, yeah. You didn't have to dig that deep for that one. That one's kind of just there, right? That was their whole thing.
These two were involved.
Yeah, these two
with the overthrow.
These are the ones. These are the ones that didn't. They didn't even try to like. At this point, they're just like, no, we're not even going to hide it anymore.
Yeah.
These guys are so good. The Ascension, they're going to bring everybody over on our side. We're just going to be right out there. We're making their T-shirt. Like
they were present at the last baby eating meeting.
This photo pretty interesting here. Cody Rhodes, or Cody Reynolds, as he's known by his real name.
Mm-hmm.
Take a look at what they're holding here, or what he's holding, I should say. Taking a closer look, if I can get to it. And you see the Saturn symbolism, of course, a reference to Satan. For those that understand the occult, just more images of Ascension.
Don't you get it?
Whoa.
Don't you fucking get it?
Does he explain that one about how Saturn is?
He just did.
No, he didn't.
He just did this.
He said.
Yes, he did.
He said it's for anyone who knows. Here, let's listen
to it. And you see the Saturn symbolism, of course, a reference to Satan. For those that understand the occult, just more images.
There you go. If you don't understand the occult, my friend, you're out of the loop. I don't know what the fuck to tell you. You're just not in with the in crowd. Okay, you got to know the occult.
My safety, my life was in danger.
Atona Sharp super chatted $5. Ascension flew the 5th plane.
There you go. You sure they didn't press the 5th button?
I'm sorry. That's my one critique for this video. He needs to explain that. He can't just say, if you know the occult, if you know, you know. You can't say that about this.
Well, get ready for a lot more of that because
get me in touch with this man. I'll help him out.
Of Ascension on Raw. And understand the law of reversal, how Satanists do things backwards. You get Raw, and Raw spelled backwards is war. So again, you get duality.
Mind blowing.
Now moving along, which I find very interesting, with the connection with Lex Luger, who's born Larry Full. And of course, Lex Luger.
All right, now check this one out. What? This one threw me for a loop. Because this may be the only time this gentleman has evidence. I'm going to use the bathroom, but yeah, please check this out.
Yeah, okay, awful. I'm flying solo on this one, guys.
As I mentioned before, LL is 33. Another code for Freemasonry, the highest degree of the Scottish Rite. Taking a look at this image, again here, of Lex Luger doing the devil horns, with Pat Robertson doing the same. Pat Robertson conducted an interview with Lex Luger, which I found very interesting. Let's take a closer look here before I get to that at Lex Luger again with the devil horns. At the very bottom of this poster, you see WCW/NWO. You see
Shout out to my homeboy, O.J. Simpson. Keep up the good work, baby.
Ed Ewan ** super chatted $4.99. Show this to Marvin and Kevin.
They can watch. They know where the show is. Kevin watches, so I'm sure they'll see this. This is how you get to the fact that there's an entire faction called the NWO. I think that could have been a bigger part of the video, is all I'm saying. I don't know, but to tie that all to Lex Luger is pretty. It's pretty crazy.
Duality, the black and white, and of course, NWO being the New World Order. This is all about, again, predictive programming for what is to come. Taking a look here at this interview again. Take a look at what's taking place.
He's picking some real low-hanging fruit, isn't he?
Yeah, I was gonna. I'm like, this is the first time he's mentioned the New World Order.
Right. He's getting warmed up.
Wrestling fans know him as Lex Luger, the Total Package.
Before I go any further, I should point out they have his name highlighted in orange on the cover of this magazine. And this is, of course, orange, a reference to the Freemasonry. The highest degree of 33. The only color out of all colors that's 33 in numerology. Understanding what's taking place here.
Fucking mind-blowing.
Fans know him as...
interesting enough, the title to Lex Luger's book, which they're going to talk about during this interview with Pat Robertson, is titled Wrestling with the Devil.
I've had my mouth open for the past 30 seconds.
How great is this video? I said, like, the way in which it's all constructed is just like, oh man, what did he throw darts at the wall and just choose topics or connectors to these things?
We need to try to do this. Okay, we need to try we need to find, like, I want the chat to just 1 week just give us like 20 names and give us a week and see if we can come back with some weird conspiracy theory about it. I want to try that because I don't think we could do as good of a job as this guy did.
Devil. And don't think for a second wrestling against the devil. It's with the devil. Just like Striper, these deceivers as well.
Why are we talking about Striper?
Because, damn it. What have we fallen into? This is the rabbit hole that everybody talks of.
Why are we at Striper? We started at Russell Brand and we ended up at Striper. And this is a video about wrestling, okay?
With Miley Cyrus in between. Don't forget that.
Wow, this is amazing.
The Illuminati pyramid. It states here, to hell with the devil. Not hell with the devil, to hell with the devil. And that's what it's all about. I'm going to show this connection in a bit here. Let's continue on. I'll explain.
He's going to tie this all together in a nice, pretty bow.
Lex shares how he discovered the true meaning of strength and how that would help him through his greatest challenge of all.
The Total Package. Lex Luthor is here with us tonight, man. Lex, welcome.
He called him Lex Luthor, by the way. He did not call him Lex Luger. He was just like, the Total Package, Lex Luthor, here to take over Metropolis. Tell us more about your evil intentions against Superman.
Okay, in part 2, does he go into the $1 Million Man and talk about $1 Million Man? Of course, said that everyone has a price, and this is clearly a reference to how everyone at some point can be bought into the Illuminati and can be paid to do whatever they want. And he actually became Christian later in life, which is just like Striper. Let me go back to the Striper topic.
There you go. Take a closer look at that handshake. What do you see? Just like I pointed out with Stone Cold.
Yep. Full circle, 360, this motherfucker.
Closer look. Just like Stone Cold.
Just
wow. You don't think this man is a Freemason? And Pat Robertson, nothing but a deceiver, nothing but
stop this video. I need to
take a look.
What a storyteller! What
see what he did there?
Wow.
See what he did there?
Can we get this guy to edit our videos? Can we get it?
Definitely.
Wow. He brought it back. Wow. They have a flair for the dramatic. I'll say that.
Mm-hmm. I'm surprised he didn't put like some sort of like special effect on that, like explosions or fireworks.
I would have.
Or the cursor with the fucking yellow circle. Where's that at?
We're not bringing that in, man.
Again,
None of it?
at their hand positions here, as I showed earlier. Both doing the devil horns.
Up there it is. He brought it back. Wow. He's quite the conductor. Oh my God.
What is this?
Now, this is interesting, is what I'll say.
Okay.
You take
For those that still might have doubts that Lex Luger is a Freemason, let's take a look at its Freemason website. This website on Tawin Lodge, based in New Jersey. Let's take a look here under athletes and sports figures. So what do you see here? Lex Luger, Lodge number 281.
Wow. Pause that.
Oh, you can't. I can go back. Get back. There. Tim Horton is part of it.
Jack Dempsey.
Sugar Ray Robinson.
Wow. Yeah. Remember Duke Kahana Makoto or whatever? Duke Kahana Moku.
Oh, Roger Hornsby. That's a big one.
Arnold Palmer.
A different Jack Johnson, I'm sure.
You think they brought him in?
Duke Kahana Kamakawuku? He's a surfer.
Park my Model T out back.
Arnold Palmer.
Anyway.
I gotta
and
say,
of course, Lex Luger.
Wow. Now,
I mean,
I have to say, I will say one thing.
Sure.
We have a Mason's Lodge down the street, and
and you can hear them screaming
about 4 miles from my house. I can get to a Mason Lodge, and they have beer specials on Wednesday. If anybody, and like Mike comes in and does karaoke every Friday night. So if you want to do that, they have probably the third best trunk or treat in town. But something tells me they're not running they're not pulling the strings on the world leaders and drinking baby's blood.
They make great wings.
It's kind of. I mean, they have Taco Tuesday. It's one of those places, you know. But
Bingo Night Sunday.
Absolutely, they have
at the lodge.
Yeah, and then like twice a year they do biker bingo or whatever that's called. You know what I'm talking about? Where they give the bingo or no, what's it called? Biker poker or whatever. Where it's like the bikers go around and get different cards from different lodges. Yeah. So that's what our Mason Lodge does. We have the Masons and the VFW.
But you don't believe that they do you believe that they keep the secrets
inside that lodge? No, I don't. They do. They have a splash pad out back if you want to go that one.
You don't believe the symbol of their cat? Oh.
Atona Sharp super chatted $5. Is the Mason Lodge near the Samoan ghetto dis?
No, that's where I used to live. I live in the country now.
Oh God.
That was back in my old stopping ground. back when you know I was healthy.
But there you have it. Their discs. I mean, you see it right there in yellow and blue. Lex Luger is a part of the Mason Lodge. Your thoughts?
You said there's a part 2 to this?
He says there's a part 2. I couldn't find it. He must have given up on the entire endeavor. To be quite honest with you, he was just like, I can't find any more shit.
It's like
he blew his whole load on this first video.
This is like the ending to Alf all over again. Where you know where Alf was about to be taken back to his home planet and it ended and then never had another season after that. That's how I feel right now. Okay.
Somebody said in the chat, Taco Tuesday is a psyop.
Northern DC. I've seen you a couple times. Thank you. I appreciate that. No, I'll look up those Mike Pee Wee videos. And we'll get some more conspiracy. This is fun. We'll get
here is a picture of Lex Luger eating at Comet Pizza in the basement.
But yeah, I'll find something. We need to get a closing for the show. You know that we need to get a closing video. I think. What do you think?
Well, I guess we'll just close the show. What do you think?
Donna Sharp super chatted $10. And of course, Tony Khan and Shad Khan share their lineage with Genghis Khan through the Persian Ilkhanate, which replaced the Anishtagan dynasty. IIN Genghis Khan was Tay Debel.
I bet you that connection can possibly be made. Maybe Genghis Khan secretly had some promotion back in his day where it failed miserably. I
But
present to you. Oh, I don't know. I'm not gonna do it.
Thank you very much, Regina. Yeah, like I said,
thank
I
you,
think
Regina.
we're gonna have to get some more conspiracy theory stuff in the future. That'd be cool. I always kind of like had this weird side of me that like I would love to be the Art Bell of wrestling, but I didn't know how. And if we can get that way by doing this, I will be so happy that I can.
Breaking news: Paul Heyman runs the Mossad.
Don't tell Jake. Don't tell Jake about this shit.
Yeah, no, I will not say.
He'll never come on to
My way of deception. Thou shalt do war. That's the.
You notice, by the way, Jake isn't here tonight. He is. This is the first This Is Awful Jake has ever missed. I'm not saying anything.
Yeah, he might be.
I'm not saying anything.
Yeah.
Maybe he saw that title and he's like, I'm out.
Mhm.
I can't. I have nothing to do with this. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll have to ask him on
Skull and
Tuesday.
Bones. Yeah.
I'm gonna add some like Masonic imagery to his intro Tuesday. See if you notice it.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, if anybody believes that the WWE is secretly involved with the Illuminati, more power to you. I guess a case can be made based solely on the fact that the WWE logo is a number 33 on the side. I mean, that is rock your world type shit. And also that Brock Lesnar lives in a goddamn dome.
Yeah,
Flat
Brock
Earth.
Lesnar lives in a dome. You had Strike Force.
Yeah.
You the way they brought
You had demolition in the Twin Towers caused 9/11.
The way that he brought it together at the end, like there's Hollywood movies that can't end that well.
Yeah.
As well as he did. Like
one of them is The Revenant.
Yes. Say what you want about his theory. The production, not production, what's it called? The storytelling was brilliant. Was brilliant.
So. Yeah. The content left a lot to be desired. I mean, his connection, his through lines weren't necessarily there. I mean,
I'm glad I got the chat. I'm glad I got you guys riled up about the Alf finale. It's time we get that back. It's time we correct that mistake. I mean, there was Project Alf, the made-for-TV movie, but that wasn't enough. And
that didn't go nowhere.
Anyway,
well, I mean,
I think that's it. I think
that's the show. Yeah, I would say.
So yeah, I mean that's longer than we normally do. So,
well, I'll tell you what, we'll be back next week. That's for damn sure. A whole bunch of new topics. That
I should say next week, we will go on after NXT is starting at 7.
Yeah,
it usually goes 3 hours. Jake's doing a show, and it's on YouTube. Like NXT is on YouTube, so I figure we'll probably just go on right after NXT ends. But it's probably gonna be like 10:15 or 10:10. That's usually when they end up. So
yeah, we'll see about that.
I figure that would probably be the best idea. But we'll have our intro going before that. And we have Jake has a show tomorrow night over on his channel. You can check out his regular podcast on Sunday.
Breaking news: Baron von Raschke was discovered to have started World War II.
I might believe that one. And then Toonie Talk, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. You can hear me bitch about Sami Zayn. And whatever else we have going on. Awful. What else do you want to promote?
This channel, Awful Wrestling. We are so close to 1,100 subscribers, and it's all thanks to you guys and your friends, whether they be real or imagined. But please let them all know about the Awful Wrestling channel and let them know about This Is Awful. It's a great show. We're doing all right out here, and I think I'm very happy with the way people are responding. They know not to take us too seriously. We're having a good goddamn time. But we do want to thank you guys for tuning in. As I say it all the time, you could be anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here. And
I especially want to give a shout out because we did hit 1250.
How many
tonight.
goddamn shout outs are you gonna? Oh,
well, it was for our listeners. We hit 1250 tonight, which means that we are.
Oh, nice.
That is 66% of the way, 2/3 of the way, basically. We're almost to our goal of 2,000. Once we get to 2,000, we will both be able to buy computers and all the other stuff that we do.
And better microphones apparently, because he is really
Just like
Is it bad? It's not. It's not my components. It's computer. It's my RAM. I don't have any RAM on this computer. I'm already running 9 different things right now. So
I told you to run 9 different things.
What
the fuck? Does every piece of graphic on here have its own computer? What's going on over there?
No. Okay. Every layer that you see is running separately, and it's taking up RAM space. That's why I need better computers. So yeah, we'll get. That's what this is all for. So we'll get there soon. Actually, probably, I'm guessing by the end of April. So I want to thank you guys very much for that. And yeah, make sure you're hanging out with us next week, and we will see you then. So Awful, why don't you close this out?
Peace out, everybody. Thanks for tuning in, and hopefully we'll see you on the other side. Until next week, peace.
You want to close this in prayer? No, we're not doing that anymore.
Just turn the damn thing off. Shit.